term this? Yes, this na term for all salon people and them party them. Sarah Gem Media will be bringing you a variety of programs ranging from documentaries to discussions, interviews, news, views, sports, and entertainment. Our programs will contain matters on development, governance, the economy, and issues that are of importance to Sierra Leone. So, no left BNO because we get Bebe program then like salon discussion, meets the ministers, the president's hour, and the Gladi program. Look me, I look you. All this they start soon na www.sarahgemmedia.org. Now who's term these? Yes, this na term for all salon people and them party them. Sarah Gem Media will be bringing you a variety of programs ranging from documentaries to discussions, interviews, news, views, sports, and entertainment. Our programs will contain matters on development, governance, the economy, and issues that are of importance to Sierra Leone. So, no left BNO because we get Bebe program then like salon discussion, meets the ministers, the president's hour, and the Gladi program. Look me, I look you. All this they start soon na www.sarahgemmedia.org. Now who's term these?
The total population of Sierra Leone in 2019 was stated approximately at 7.8 million. And the most common cancer reported in 2018 was breast cancer, with an incidence rate of 25.1% and a mortality rate of 19.2%. Ward 2 at the Connaught Hospital, Freetown, is a female surgical ward that cares for patients requiring breast surgery, chemotherapy, and palliative care. General surgery also admits to the ward as see fit. The ward is in need of a significant refurbishment and has a major impact on patient assessment and delivery of treatment, dignity, comfort, and infection control measures. The current ward area presents a significant challenge to infection control. There is no fit for purpose or adequate personal hygiene facilities. The showers and sanitary areas are in poor condition and are difficult to clean. The flooring is deteriorated. Overall decor and fabric of the walls need repair and full decoration. Furniture, cupboards, and shelving require replacement. The sluice, known to be the dirty utility room, is in poor condition and needs replacing. Windows need to be replaced as current windows bring in draughts, dust, debris, mosquitoes, and rodents. There is no designated area to provide a day service for patients receiving chemotherapy. Medical supplies is desperately needed. Therefore, we need a total amount of £15,000, which is equivalent to 195 million leones, for this project. This project will focus on women diagnosed with breast cancer and other non-malignant breast abnormalities requiring one or more of the treatment modalities that are currently available. We will also set up a day unit for the administration of chemotherapy and provide training and development to ensure sustainability. Therefore, I am pleading to all individuals, organizations, and local businesses, and every Sierra Leonean and friends of Sierra Leone to make a meaningful contribution that will never go in vain. Ways to contribute will be seen at the end of this clip. I am Aissata Cissé Jallow of the Health Show Partnership Program. Remember, your health is your wealth.
Silverstone Beats.
People killing, people dying, children hurting, hear them crying. You can practice what you preach, or would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. People got me questioning, where is the love?
See this life we live, oh, we all have to give, oh, yeah, yeah. Cause all I see is evil, and too much killing of my people, yeah, yeah. So let's bless one another, yeah, yeah. So let's help one another. I sing again, yeah.
What's me, I don't see this kind of thing where they happen. This not for be education opportunity. Now in we need, let we learn for the share, not to attempt for big greed.
You see this life they live, oh, you see where we lose or we know. Stop killing one another, let's stand together, yeah. Stop playing the hero, looking at each other like a zero. On the block with a C, money they can make every day pan pre, yeah.
R.I.P. They took our boys, they take our joy, take our joy. This study time we stop now crime. Don't blind bodies like your future.
Stop the stabbing, stop the killing. Let's love one another. Peace.
Where is the
I see fighting every day, I see dying every day. Why don't we help each other and pave the way for a better life, a life that we all deserve? Instead of killing each other, why don't we preserve? So you wanna be a bad man, he's gonna be a badder man. You got a big knife, he's gonna get a bigger knife. Our people suffered for years in chains. Now we turn on each other, cut for gains. For the ones that send the youth to kill themselves, you pretend to be a father figure but only care for yourself. You are nothing but the flesh of the devil. You're evil, low life on another level. Think about the mothers and the pain they go through. You don't care for these kids, they mean nothing to you. But karma only knows the boomerang maneuver. One day the Green Reaper will be your remover.
This little the range ranting up some sanctimonious food is a poetic verses, ruminate a prophecy given to a sentient dude. So I say it's at ease for you to listen and the juice, the wisdom that's gonna liberate and galvanize you. Under the sun ain't nothing new, that for black and black crimes and breaking news. Under the sun ain't nothing
You
new.
gotta stand up. Stand up for what you believe in. Gotta stand up. Stand up for what is right. Cause if you got me, then I've got you too. Regardless of what you've been through, even when you're feeling new.
Where is the love?
Do this if we try. There's no time to waste, no time. Together forever, whatever the weather. Us as a unit working together.
See, I've been a long done, but me heart still not tongue. God don't lift me up, but me heart still not run. You will never go far if you don't know where you're from. So I don't do it for myself, I'ma do it for the young. Plead to my brothers, let's do it for the youngers. Why spend a bag on a jumper? Back where you're from, people dying with hunger. With people then they suffer. You then I argue the bluff, it's copper. You the game need for change, like we not get up. Where's the love? Where's the love, yo? Where's the love? I said,
Where is the love?
Little youth, let's take time. Stop all the knife and the gun crime. Think of the future, paint that picture. Get a youth in the future. Peace gonna rain on me. Peace gonna rain on me. Yeah.
Let's stop the violence and come together. Get rid of knives and guns and bombs, let's be together. Pray peace and love, God and hope through storm and weather. See what is going on.
Where is the love?
Tell me, how do you feel when you see your brothers and sisters lying down the street helplessly? And what will you do if you die today and find yourself in hell?
I want to ask you this. Look inside your eyes and answer me with all the truth. Where you get whose side the love they?
When I left. Boku man them get nef. If you live by the nef, you go suffer. You know get sense, you know sabi say nef not for butter. Stabbing guys, yeah that's uncool. When it comes to knives, yeah I'm anti. What happened to fighting guys with your hands, G? When you stab a man, it's not one man you stab. Just remember that you stab a whole family.
People killing, people dying, children hurt and hear them crying. You can practice what you preach, or you will turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. People got me questioning, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? The love, the love. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? The love, the love.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Samajo Media Live Online. Today we dey go on a different platform and on a different level. Always we dey come with stuff that we sometimes it can be impromptu, sometimes it's planned, sometimes we can not 110% sure what thing we really need for do with certain things that really happen around we. But as we all know, summer is just here. Welcome summer, and welcome to everybody really participate within the summer period of what we find we safe right now. Not just summer, I think over the year, one major thing will be happen around the world, we been drive 90% of the youthful population, and not just them, but also middle age and old age. It also take them, woman them along with them as well. We then are active member of this particular thing. The thing now, sports. To be specific, football. Football hasn't been played properly for more than 3 months before eventually the footballing regulation realized say people cannot live without football. So the best they can do is to find a way how they can play football with the serious amount of COVID regulations will not go affect the general population. It was challenging, extremely challenging. But guess what? They find a way around it by making sure that all the 52 players they will register for each club, they make sure say they all do the COVID test, and the club officials, and they make sure say every member of that particular entity they don't go through COVID test, they don't pass the test before they actually kickstart the Premier League and other international leagues then with all over the world. But it not been too common now some other nations they will not be really ready for make football play. For example, Salon, it was a challenge, so everything was on hold. But as we don't see the advancement of the protection where they don't put in football, we will get one of the second biggest tournaments all over the world, when at the European Championship for the European countries then. And I believe say they may struggle how for actually get this game going, because it was meant to be 2020. And then you realize say, 2020 is right bang in the middle of COVID. It's not going to be possible. So the find way how they try for push them, then shift them, then try for encourage people and for say, okay, well, let we begin play the game indoors, no fans. We begin doing virtually and see how we're able for get at the momentum for make we able for postpone 2020 Euro tournament to 2021. And then really get around them a lot more better than how people even expect. There's a lot of sporting activity really around the corners where they decide for do similar kind concept for see if it will work. But 2021 is here, and the Euro tournament don't start officially today. It starts with a bang. It's going to be a bang. I know say many people are able for follow up with the kind of qualification series that maybe they happen because everything was just confusing. Specifically me, I actually tuned off football because the time where the league will play, we may right now the peak of the Premier League. I wasn't really much engaged because say I play football, but sorry, I think I find it to be a bit boring watching my own football friends or people that really play football. They play football, so like I'm not too been the follow up the Premier League, even when the Premier League been there at in peak, and other leagues they will be all over the world. But one thing will be the follow that the development of salon football and also the development of African players, the way they play now the different leagues them, and when they represent a country when we have African tournaments or African competitions where they go for go represent. So that's now one thing we are always done the follow. When COVID come, it killed the spirit again totally and entirely. It switched me camera off football totally. But I'll just be listening to watching people and they say, oh, the game they play, oh. But now one game watch number, they make too much noise now is where they get the worst team and the worst season this particular football season where they done so. Now one me paddy, we then call Femi. Not tell them that one in team. We nothing this year from winning the FA Premiership. We nothing. But it still say they perform well. But anyway, I again that. The Liverpool family support. So every time when Liverpool get game, I did not say Liverpool get game because family they make that noise they away always. I mean, man, look how they must game they play Liverpool. But let me go look at the other thing. But here we go. The Premier League is over. I can't really tell you that I win the league stuff anyway. But yes, I do. Come on. It's a joke. But it's not a joke. No, it's a joke. No, it's not a joke. I don't know who won the Premier League because I was totally off the Premier League. But one thing I follow now for make sure say when the European tournament starts, we will definitely get to do something about them. So Euro 2021 don't start today officially. Kickoff match will be in the next 5-10 minutes, and they start with Turkey and Italy. But we can't do this alone because we believe say we're not to the expert in football. I play them. I enjoy them whilst I play them. I can talk about them. I know a lot about them as well. But there are people who know better than me in football. So today, we decide for bringing camp people that we don't play football past week, people that we know about the game past week, people that we currently they play active role in the game itself, even though COVID now be massive big challenge, but they carry on getting themselves actively involved in football. It's none other than my own good friend, an award winner, a very young coach in the making. When I watch out to something, I'm going to be the next salon coach in the next 5 years. I didn't predict that. But anyway, no, watch out no more. And also somebody who don't win lots of tournaments them in the UK with active coaching skills. Of course, where you know and it's maybe the player, but you know for say not to just a football player, he was an also intelligent football player. Where they use in brain, they use in skills, and it use in ability. This is none other than the man himself. I can call her the great Denga Boku Molai, but he is one of the great Molais. Welcome, Kamolai.
Hello, everyone. Mr. T don't do everything now. He don't make the introduction, so I don't need to talk much. For the one who don't know me, I'm more like Kamara, alias T-Boy. The other T-Boy, people they always confuse me and him. Even when trouble happens, some can say na me, some can say na him. So now we share the name na UK and Sierra Leone, we na known people them. So me na an ex-footballer, but now I get into the game actively as a coach and a talent ID scout, also player and team analyst.
Wow.
We na me second job after coaching where they do almost every Sunday. Can go do analysis with League One, League Two, and semi-pro clubs then, because not to all the clubs in England get analysis team where they go send scouting to go analyze both your opponent, teams and individual players then. So they can hire people and we get the qualification for go do their job then they and write a report after the match and submit the report to the clubs then. And based on that, the report we give to the clubs then now in and the work on for play against that team they will send you for go do a report on. So I'm not just there into coaching, but the scouting and players with team analysis. At the other side that we specialize on.
That's great. Welcome, T-Boy. This is not the first day where they get two T-Boy on the platform. So Femi get for know how they change them to T-Boy and day. But I will bring in Femi soon. But the kickoff is possibly going to take place in about few minutes time. But one thing I want for maybe we they understand, say today, we know they show the game, but we analyze the game whilst the game they play. Because there are so many restrictions of rights, whether we for show the game or not. But we still try for the fine line, whether we have the rights to show the game, whether it will affect the platform at all, or it will affect anything what they do. But definitely, we will run the analysis of the game. We will highlight certain things that really happen, and we will talk about the game itself, and then we'll be able to talk about a few more things around the game. But a few games will get for cover live on this platform, get for be all the England games, yes, definitely, because we are England we do, so basically we get for support the English emblem, we now the red and white flag. So basically we get for support all the England games then. And secondly, we follow the countries then we get enough African players, black players of African heritage. We know say inside France we get, or inside Holland, we get few of the Caribbean black people and we did it, but we still follow them because they get few more other African players and we they play for their countries there, so they take part for the tournament. So that is exactly what we're doing for this Euro 2021. We follow England all the way through because now we did, and we follow the countries that we get enough African players. And for example, France, Belgium, and Germany get, of course, we own Peking, we na Rodiga, and then we get for follow up Holland, and maybe few more other countries than we believe say get enough black players of African heritage. I know say there are so many other things we'll get for talk about. We get for be some amount of controversial stuff then, but yes, we're not here for that. But we will definitely showcase the African players then where they play now then different countries they are also within the tournament, and just follow them footsteps and see exactly how they perform, what could have been better, or what's in the non-do way we feel to see them will make Africa proud as well. And I remember doing a couple of World Cup ago, Pele say African country will win the World Cup. That's not the year with France win them. But actually, when you watch that particular team there, it's a full lineup of African players, maybe. So Pele was right. But what he not be know Now, for the fact, say, African players playing for European countries will win the World Cup. But he did make the kind of prediction, and it happened for BC. Yes, France won the World Cup, and all the players, I would say 80% of the players that represent France at the first lineup were all African players of African heritage. We born in France, or we born in other parts of Europe, or some themselves we born in Africa, then come France and naturalize and become France citizens where they go get rights for play for the country. So definitely, fella in prediction was right. But Pawalai, we can't go into the match soon. I think the match don't start possibly because they start 8 o'clock.
Yes.
So because of the match, but I don't know what's in you get a discussion before the match, and you will tell me about the Turkish team. Tell me something about the Turkish team.
Well, the Turkish team for today, they're not the underdogs because it don't tell way Turkey play a major tournament. So most people are not going to consider them. They're not the follow up. But when you look at the team lately, they get a lot of players in Europe where they play in top leagues them and where they excel. So they get a lot of individuals and where they do very, very well, where they play regularly in top clubs them. Unfortunately for them, during the COVID, say they're at the red line. So the league not been continued during the COVID. So you will see, say, the team selection for this Euros be most of the players and play the way they play out of Turkey and then the squad. Then get the captain, when Yilmaz, when a very good player. You need to watch out for him today. Get another young player where they play in France, Zeki, where they play for Lille, now a playmaker. And then the most prolific player we now Kananoglu from AC Milan.
Okay.
Where everybody know. Number 10. I believe so we the watch now say you will see him. Now a player we also people need for watch out for. As I say again, they're not underdogs, but not rule them out.
But you make mention of the player and way they play in the European League more so than the Turkish League. So it gets problem with the team selection for the Turkish coach, or you feel say now just because of the Turkish League not be play sometimes might affect their team collaboration in terms of playing together because they're all going to represent different clubs in Europe.
Yes, what I would say. Overall, as a team, the team selection, it will affect them because when you carry players and go to the tournaments, you can take up to 26 players. So if you check the players that will play in Europe, where it will carry go and not go past 11. So the one the way they play inside Turkey will be the rest of the other players. Then. So they not get that kind of match fitness. Because the league been stopped in Turkey during the COVID. So the players that we rely on are the one that we play in Europe. You understand? Example, in Germany, Italy, Iasu, I don't know if you know Soyinka, and then Leicester City. One of them defender them. And the other boy will go on loan to Liverpool, Kabak. Instead of they play actively in Liverpool. So you get quite a few. So if you watch the first 11, they are more from players that really play out of Turkey because they are more match fit.
So going out to the Italian team. I realize the Italian team get a couple of about 2 black players then. What's in that you don't take on the Italian team itself? Because I know for the Italian, they are one of the big footballing giants them inside Europe. You feel say they will be of a better match to Turkey, or you feel to say it's just literally on a fine line with all to get for challenge for be the best team on the day in terms of their performance?
Well, since after that World Cup where they miss, so they decide for rebuild the old Italian football. Fortunately for them, they make the right choice by choosing Roberto Mancini. since they get that rebuild day, they don't play about 27 matches unbeaten. So you can see the level where they at the moment.
Okay. What about the get a striker we name Moise King? Do you know anything about everybody?
Yes, Moise King. You know, say Moise King been come na Everton.
Right.
Yeah. And then Everton loan him to PSG. This not be a small boy. It come up like same as Balotelli. You understand? It's just that the personalities are different, but talent-wise, it's just similar.
They also get another black player we name Angelo. Angelo is also a defender. I've been excited for find out about his background, but yet to talk about him, but I'll come back to him soon. But what do you think about the Italian team overall?
As usual, they're solid, very tactical. And the manager wouldn't get that nine strength. Roberto Mancini. If you can still reflect when you've been the Man City, you see how Man City been played during the days with Man City. They're more solid and then work on transition. The football is all about transition. You understand? Then always get a game plan, and they allow you, let you get into where they want you, and then when you make mistakes, they hit on you because they get the quality for that.
Now, Femi, I don't know if you really can bring it in small, but okay. So now the match don't start or the match not start yet. We still the wait.
They're on almost 9 minutes now.
Almost 9 minutes. So what are your statistics of the first 9 minutes so far? Because they still try for struggle to get the match on. You guys me more?
Is it for me or Femi?
No, for you. Femi, they can do some other stuff them first at the moment.
Well, the first 9 minutes, you will see that both teams are kind of very sensitive. Nobody no want to open up. So you see, say middle the pack of the pitch, there's so many players. All man they try for just lock the space, not allow the opponents to get a space for utilize. But as the time goes on, when this team that goes out of the players, then you begin to see the space, and then the teams then they begin play. Now you just see just it's all about tactical. Nobody no one for allowing company. Nobody no one for open up.
So that's pretty much the Italian game. They always lock the game so tight, and then they focus on the counter.
Yeah, that is true.
They go work with the Turkish team.
For me personally, I feel this game today, at the second half 9, we will foresee an open football. For the first half, it will be very, very tight. The only way you will see the teams then open up if you want team fortunate for score a goal. Then the other one will say, now I have to do something to get a goal back. But the game's so sensitive that you see everybody just allowing company and then lock the space. If you watch the game now, you see the movement that both sides, then they allow the opponent somewhere to have the ball, and then when you get to another part of the pitch, they press you.
So at the moment, it's just about ball possession.
Yeah,
looking at the strategy of how the other team they play, looking at their plans and studying their formation so that they can go forget the quick break.
Yeah, precise.
So within the qualifying series, which country you feel to say perform well? Because in the group stages, we may get various different types of results based on the fact, say some country they not allow for playing a certain side because of the COVID restrictions and all that stuff. Which country you feel to say perform very well during the elimination series within the sky for the qualification?
The most consistent, Belgium.
Okay. Because
Italy,
we also talked about the Belgian team earlier on as well.
yeah, Italy gets a good run as well. And then, you know, say as usual, England always gets a good run when it comes to qualification. So if you watch the ranking, you see all three of them, they are at that level. Because they get a good run, so now make them find themselves in that position there.
So now with the group stages, then we get Group A, we get Group B, Group C, and Group D, and Group E and F. Among this group, I not say the country them race them by their level of performances. Which group you feel are the most difficult group? The most difficult group where one likely, in your opinion, because we don't see the one already when we feel it's not the most difficult group, but in your opinion, which one of them groups does you feel is not one of the most difficult group where you feel to say it's tough? Anyone can consider they can lead that group.
The group where Croatia did.
Okay. Well, Croatia group there with England, Scotland, and Czechoslovakia. Czech Republic. Well, my opinion, obviously not the toughest group that one do.
Whose group were you
facing? That's the tough group.
Croatia and England played semi-finals during the World Cup. You understand? Not so easy match. England and Scotland, of course, you know. Right? Czech Republic, Croatia, you know.
Wow.
So there's no easy match because everyone know, you understand, there's something, not only football, but there's a personality clash as well.
Right. So basically, you don't look at the national rivalry.
Yes.
Okay. Because definitely there is a strong national rivalry between England and Scotland and also Croatia and Czech Republic. So I understand now the points we don't make you say they are one of the toughest group. But in my opinion, my own toughest group is Group F. We get Hungary, Portugal, France, and Germany. That's the tournament.
Well, I know where you come from.
That's the tournament.
Yeah, I know where you come from because of the name.
Because two of them come say if they come out the tournament, that's the, well, I'm not going to say that's the end of the tournament, but that's the major challenging part of the tournament, if I would say so.
Yeah, you're right.
Because Portugal, France, and Germany, those are three strong footballing nations. And I don't know for Portugal, but Germany and France are doing extremely well within their players they all over the European League. If I can say so statistically, the European-based players, they are doing very well in different clubs.
Yeah. Of course, France not a favorite. You understand? Not a favorite. And there in Belgium, when you look in terms of decision making and execution of decision, then players then they top right now in the world, I would say. Because you can see from world ranking, they go quality. France and Belgium. And moreover now, France don't add in Benzema. To that squad.
Benzema don't come back to the team?
Yes. To that squad we win the World Cup, they don't have Benzema now. And when you look, arguably, Benzema is one of the best strikers in Europe, consistently. You understand? When you look at the record, now Madrid, you understand, is even underrated.
Okay.
For the time when...
Yeah, go on, sorry.
For the time when you don't in Madrid, and up till this time, playing consistently, scoring consistently. Madrid don't buy all type of class players, but it's always that player you can see in the first team. So I want to let you think about the level where he did. Now you don't go join Griezmann, Mbappe, all these players.
So he don't come down a well-seasoned team where he always done the play with, and at the moment, then we gel very well, and it could be disaster for any team when they get for face.
Yeah. To be honest, the France team, well, not football. You understand? Not football. You know, you will say whatever you want to say, but you're not going to predict the results.
Right.
Because you know what happened at the day of the game. But when you look at the team, everybody know waiting na responsibility at the pitch. And when you get a team like that, it produce results.
So you mean you don't do half of the job done?
Yeah.
Because you just no more need for tell them, make them go there, have fun, and come with the winning goal or winning something, but there's less work to be done. What do you think about the Belgian team?
The Belgian team, I think when you look at the Belgium, you look at the country size, Belgium don't produce more talents than Europe for the past 6 years. They don't produce players. And for the past 2 big tournaments, they always put them as favorites. If you look at the qualifying records, the goals and where they don't score all in games before this tournament, you're going to say Belgium not a very, very strong side. They just unlucky.
Then they underperform because the expectation of the Belgian team within the last couple of years has always been something of an extraordinary team, but they struggle for make them not the top 2 or top 4.
Yeah, but they're able to maintain from the past 2 tournaments and up till now. They still they always people still tip them as their hot favorites. And you look at them players in back, then they excel extremely well in Europe, in all in clubs them. And when Belgium they play as a team, they're not just the go on qualities. Because that again, if you watch France and team, most times when you see France they play, it's just individual brilliance. France can struggle so many times, but you can see Mbappe just come out from the blues and do something extraordinary and win the game for them. Griezmann, the same. Pogba, Kante. But looking at Belgium, they have as a team. Not only individuals, they have as a team. Sometimes your time not reach it for you win something, but you did do everything for you win something.
Right. Now look at our own team. We England team, we English team.
Yeah.
And I say the English team is now full of young players. What do it take for bringing in so many young players them into football right now in England, especially where we don't feel say we don't reach the end of the road, except we come up with new breed of young stars them in the game for make we able to compete properly based on skills, ability, and an amount of professionalism and experience. What do you think about the England team?
Okay, I have to wait up for young players because sometimes when they get them wrong, your age don't make you young for football. You got players that win at 18 years, they're more experienced than 26, 30-year-old in football. They're young in age, but experience-wise, they're all well exposed because they're all Premiership players. Then they play week in, week out. The good thing about England for the past 6 years, they changed their philosophy. They focus on more of a talent than before. They're just looking for players who are more tactical in a sense. If you have the size, you understand. If you can kick the ball long, if you're physical and all this, so they change that perception there. Say, okay, all the other countries and they make them at the world. The players them not big in size. You understand? But they affect. The players are not big in size.
So you say the ability of the player and also based on the size or their physique?
No. Ability not get for do anything with your physique. You understand? When player good, no matter in size, no matter in age, na a good player. So now that England believe now. So then they see and say, as long as you go to the play. Before for like you 17 years to play for England, it's easy task.
Yes.
Yes. You get once and maybe after every 10 years. Remember when Rooney came to the England team. How many years it take back for like another player of that age for going to the England squad? Now you get players with the 16 plus 17. You understand? Players in the 17 plus, they play at the England team. And these are players that you see in the Premiership, they play in, week out. So the more matches you played, the more experience. So England get more young players than now. And they change that ideology, say, now post we get size now for play football. Before you know we see Raheem Sterling play for England. Impossible. Right. After Michael Owen, it takes time before another small player begin playing at the England national team. Especially striking position. Before they always target players like Alan Shearer type of players. See how Jermaine Defoe struggled for play for England.
Yeah.
All because of his size. If not now, Defoe, now first team player. That talent will Defoe get so.
So I not say the game don't play for 22 minutes now, and I feel say just like we say earlier on, the level of ball possession now more the two teams than they look at the moment. And when you watch the combination of the Turkish team, then they play the ball a bit more on the flanks than actually concentrate in the middle. So I don't know what thing that you take of the game so far, since we don't get 20 something minutes gone.
Well, if you see teams tend to stretch the game, playing at the wing, because there's no space in the middle.
Right.
So you look now for utilize the wings then, because you get more width. And football, with the width, you see more space.
I know say Turkey now being like the hub for most of the other European countries, then will be the scouts for players. Then we're not scouts, but most of the the players then we born at Turkey of Turkish heritage. Most of them in Germany and Belgium and few more other European countries. Then if you say they don't feel say now they're able for retain the players them of Turkish origin more now than they will lose them like a 10, 20 years down the line?
Yes, because like as I say, even the boy we going to Liverpool on loan, Kabak. Now Schalke, we Liverpool take him on loan. There are lots of them now. Also, those days are gone. When you see kids and they born maybe in England or in Germany, the way they pass they play for England or Germany. You understand? The game not so advanced now that you see boy now with the age of 17, you know, even want to play for England. He want to go play for in You understand? The heritage, who in parents them come from. So now it just don't come on now. It just don't come on because I remember the last World Cup, Morocco, for go to the World Cup, 80% of the players in France they born them. This time what we don't play for France under 17, under 20, under 23. And mind you, especially with these European countries, when you don't play the level in there, for let you go to the senior team, it's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult. So what you do in that situation? If you parent then from Sierra Leone, what do?
You go play for Salon.
You go play for Salon. You know the way to get.
But why would they get them player and they really choose for go play for Salon?
Then they refuse. I don't feel saying they refuse, to be honest. Now we know they do the right thing for letting them go play for Salon.
So what if it's not the right thing?
If
as somebody we don't mentor young players anyway.
Okay, if you do things the right way, if you contact the clubs, you contact the player, you understand? You play in family. You get insurance policy in place. Insurance policy, I repeat to you. This nine beaucoup people don't know. Yeah? If you get all the things in place, the boys and they happy for go play for you. What if a player now like you get Kai, you get Kanu, we go play so recently.
Mm-hmm.
They left the clubs then during league for go play an elimination series. Go play for Salon and then they go get an injury there. What are you gonna? Not disaster. So all the things that them boys and they don't in a proper football environment. They know so many things. You know, they just come, go call on the phone, say, can't play for my country, and just grab like that. They need certain things in place before they make any moves. Because they're not desperate. They're first team players. They play in pros. They play in a league where everyone can recognize them. So how you expect and say we'll just grab and go chase Salon now? You know they play in Azerbaijan or Uzbekistan. They play in England.
Right. Well, I think we don't talk about the game so far, and the game don't play for 27 minutes. I don't know whether we can have the picture of the game on one of our streams. Why we talk about them, so we know who time for us who can show some elements of them, like just few highlights of what's in happened. Why is we talk about the game? Why is the game they play? Yeah, sure, okay, definitely. So yes. So if we can now talk about the Turkish side of what's in the happen, then they bring the Turkish FA Day inside Germany right now, because I believe, say, 20 years ago, they don't get Turkish FA, where they scout for them players them all over Europe.
Yeah.
So if you watch most of the players inside Germany, now they play the professional football, and then as they don't reach that age for go begin play for represent, they don't switch them all into the international team.
Yeah.
So what in Turkey do? They actually establish their own FA system or their own FA scouting system. Now, all the major European countries there.
Yeah.
So then they scout them about them from when they're young. And begin telling, say, you guys have to come home and represent your country. You feel the same we came for use that pattern for, because we get so many children and the way they play the bigger league.
That very, very interesting topic you come up with. So. Yeah? Mm-hmm. I get a level 3 in talent identification. I know they call the person name, but if it come into pressing, I will ever call the person name Nasalon. I sent me CV to him, said I want to be a talent ID scout for Salon in the UK and Europe because I get the qualification and I get them. Tell them this is a post who made me to talk very well. We get a sensible conversation about the game and all that, and I encouraged me for that. Send me CV. I sent me CV to him. Since then, I cut me off.
Definitely don't feel you see me.
Yeah. Since then, it cuts me off.
Okay, but on your own, you feel have something we can able for do? Because what you mentioned, so I mentioned it to one of we ex like about 10, 15 years ago. For like we set up a scouting team for scout salon players or salon body where they play in England and other parts of Europe. We had series of back and forth discussion, but again, materialized to nothing. What make you feel to say the salon football FA able for try for encourage people and for many able for scouting for players the way they play in Europe for make we be able for benefits for them when they go play for salon when they can definitely want for.
I don't know, maybe in the salon FA no waiting talent identification mean. You understand? We'll not even get an office for that. You understand? Salon we just get coach, technical, how you call them? Technical director, team manager, physio, assistant coach, goalkeeper coach. That's all. And we still stuck into that with that level there. We know they expand. There's so many jobs in day and football. You understand? Where people they can go get the education, then get a job. The Liberia, the team will beat Salon. That Liberia team will beat Salon. Yeah? If the people don't know the age, me go disclose the age to the public today. These are young boys between the age of 17 to 19. 7 of them did na England, yeah. The boy we carried and go. You understand? The scout we carried and go. Me and do talent ID together. Liberia and get the job. You know go believe say the first go where them boys and they go play for Liberia and then parents and then pay for them to go play for Liberia. That beat to them beat Liberia. The boys in a year, even one part in the Leicester. And the parents then pay money for them for letting them go play for Liberia. Now after the first match, we then beat Salon. Now the Liberian FA and the nation say, okay, we don't get players them now. We need to look after them.
So now for building now on top of what they already don't see.
Yes. So why we self no get a talent ID scouts na Europe? You understand? We get the qualification. We know about players. We can able to access any club in Europe with the FA, the FA kind of recommendation. Because if the FA give you a letter, you're able to go to any club and know about salon players. I know a lot because I get Boko Academy players. So I see a lot of kids them. We in a salon picking them. We want for play for salon. But how you reach them?
So you able for do that without the consent of the Sierra Leone FA based on the fact that you already now a talent ID, you can able for make recommendation and then you just left them and then follow up? Or you get for be something where they get for officially assign you for do?
You get something officially for contact the clubs then. As I said to you, you just go call player within a pro environment, go play for salon. This is just a joke. Like most times I see people and can just put on Facebook and write about players and so many things. Oh, we need to go get this player. You just talk. You get a process. You get a process where you get to go through, and then you get somebody where like the talent ID way now in the intermediary between the club and the FA, where they negotiate for letting release that player there. For let go play for in country. I'll give example to Camille. You know Camille?
No.
Okay, if you don't know him. Camille. Alaji Conte in
yes, I know him.
Where Watford now. Camille just signed a contract with Watford Pro. First team. He just signed a 2 years contract. And I will send you more info about him. The top 5 best callers in UK for sign pro contract. Name the number 2. Now this country right now. Not Sierra Leone. People don't know about them. Pass we they around. Now we know. The Bobo will play centre back against Sierra Leone in Nigeria. That light skin Bobo. Now what for the day? Now what for the day? Now he and Camille they play. That was what they play for Nigeria regularly. Camille, they struggle for good play for Salon.
When you say they struggle, they don't call them out yet, or we not even identify this thing.
They're not even able to identify themselves. The reason being, we still stuck on certain players them. Salon still stuck into certain players them. So because of them players they wouldn't stuck to, they don't want to give chance to other young kids when they come up. That's why if you look with him, he don't off age. We don't have to accept the reality. Now we get players and we don't need 34, 35 still play for Salon now. When you look at all the other African countries, them the players.
And that's 34, 35 now football age.
Well, that's ID. I know good. I know good.
No, of course. I go tell you now football age because what to make a now football age, we all know how 35 whole year player then they play now the Premiership right now. No for say is practically not too possible. Practically,
yeah.
They go build a very young team around them, or they not go past 4. Now the first team of any Premiership team right now, or any international or national league right now. So if you even look at the national teams, then where I go check the statistics of the country the way send players them out where they represent. If you see the age, they yourself go shock. You not go believe say them players also now the age in between they carry for play for the country. Let's just go to one particular country right now. Might just show you the age statistics of the player then. This now the Belgium squad. Then goalkeeper old 29.
Thank you.
Then second player old 27. Then are the oldest. The oldest player then gets old 33. And this now Simeon Mignolet. He only don't get 4 caps. He don't score 3 goals. Well, 3 goals cancelled. So basically, the oldest player where I don't see that particular squad day. I don't see 134. So I don't see 234. So basically, the majority of the player they way they now 20, 25, 26, 28 max. The oldest they win at 34. La count them, the above 30-year-old player. You get one, well, Benteke, of course, we all know say is of 30 now. So basically, you know they expect much from him again. You get 130, 134, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 out of a 52-man squad. Come on.
You go far.
Come
you
on.
Go to bed. The African teams, trust me, when you look at them all, they're all young. You understand? Now they play with the oldest squad. We have to be honest. Now they play with the oldest squad.
Well, we have to be honest.
I just don't send you Camille in WTSF. Now you WhatsApp, let you see. He's second in UK. As best callers.
It's a shame though. Because at the end of the day right now, we get for compete in the current state of football. We not say yes. And Sudan they could be very impossible. Yeah, I've seen him. And there is no way you gonna tell me City Bobo not supposed to play for Leon Star. He's physically fit.
I tell you, the Bobo way play against Salon, that light skin. We defend against Salon. We in fact we didn't change them against Salon. Now in cause that problem from Nigeria. Now in Camille play.
Look how fit the boy is. You can't even tell he's of age. Well, anyway, if we say they put the challenges of Salon football and real age versus them football age, then none of them play ball. None of them play football.
Well, Camille is born in the UK.
None of them will play football.
Yeah.
But Femi, I can request me to get 5 minutes of the game on a screen share whilst we talk, so people can be able to see some elements of the game. We can't show them the full game, but see if we can give them like a 2 minute, nothing at all, no screen share at all. Okay. Yeah, let's go from what I.
The game is very tight at the moment. As I said,
the game looks tight, super tight, super tight. Nothing is happening now. Almost across.
You only see a proper football. You understand? Entertaining football in the second half, where this team don't go down, run out for both sides. So you begin see that space. Yes, and that space. Now the game they play. Football, you can't play football without space.
Yeah. But I think it's about ball possession because much is not happening, and it's just about ball possession, making sure that everybody get the steam off their body and gets ready for the second half where we can begin putting the shooting fire force from it and see how best they can win the game. So now let's go small about the England or the English black players, the way they represent. You feel to say they get fair amount of representation?
In terms of playing,
in terms of their potential, their ability, the one way they play, the one way they deserve to be called into the national team.
For me, I think this is the best time for all these black players, because when you look at Southgate, he don't encourage black players more than any other coach. We don't coach England national team. Now we ought to see nine start time for begin encourage them, for let them believe, see, okay, now then why they play football. You understand? Now then get the abilities and for play the modern type football we play now. And now Southgate take up, you just see a lot of blacks. You see in the pool black, then bring black. Pool black, then bring black. Watch where even when they release players, we then make selection. Sometimes the next 2 months, you just see then the pool black players and another black players and they come in to the competition on day. And because they make this open up, the competition open, see every player, as long as you do well, you get a place in the England team, you know, make you to see more black players in now. They get the opportunity to play for England. We even get somebody struggle. Like Wan-Bissaka. You understand? It is struggle. Wan-Bissaka for Man United. The right back. It is struggle for play, to get a call now, the England national team. But when you look at it, because of the position where they play, he got more players who go kind of different qualities than what they look for. You understand? He's more solid in defending. He got the pace to go forward, but it's like his hand product in terms of execution can let him down sometimes. When you look at the black boy from Liverpool, Trent Arnold, you look Trippier, that was the Atletico Madrid. Their own quality can always give them place in the team because the delivery very, very good.
Okay.
From any partner of the pitch, they can give a better pass. We can create a goal for them.
Well, it's surprising for me to say the England coach don't begin look at player they will not just they play inside England for represent England. Amazing. Because that's one of the biggest problems where they make English players and they refuse to go play out of England because they don't say they will not have a call out for can play for the country because then they feel say they are in the position where when they're out of the country they don't know much about the English game.
As I say, they don't change the perception of English football. You understand? The FA accept the reality, say, now boys them with talent, now they will bring in. Bring in a lot of boys with talent, let them compete with each other. That they helpful let the game improve. That they helpful let the game develop. So you see that there's a lot of competition. among themselves, them boys in it, they all know themselves. They all don't play together from 17, 20. So they all know each other. They compete for place in a very healthy way. So with that, the see the football improve. Before, for let them take a player from Europe, English player who play in Europe, must not see if we don't be an extraordinary type player in the English league before.
England. Yes.
They consider you.
Yeah.
And then players in there, you know them. You understand? At your age, you know them. Then Glenn Odell, then Chris Waddle, then Gary Lineker, Michael Owen. What's his name again? Is it Woodgate? We've been in Real Madrid.
Paul Ince, they all.
McManaman and Paul Ince. You know, see them one and they see that as exceptional players. Now I made them give them the opportunity. But now the perception don't change. The FA don't change everything. They don't change everything. The style of play, the football philosophy, they change everything. They accept the reality, say we have to copy from the other top countries then, if we want to get success in football. And all that we set salon we need for land. We need for moving from the past. We accept, see, there's so many things in there we need for land. So many things in there we need for copy from others. You understand? The good side of the game. Then they go help you follow, we improve.
Well, I think the first half gone on so far with the first match between Turkey and Italy, and 0-0 so far. And although Italy the claim say there was a handball, we not give them, but that not the referee decision. Possession so far is 67% by the Turkish team. Attempts on goal 14, and on targets 3 from Italy. Corners 3. So basically, the game now gets a fair balance at the moment because one side is just been sitting down, waiting to break. But I think that not happened so far. But what's in your analysis of the first half? Even though we're not able to see much of what the two teams don't do, but we realize that Turkey don't do more attacking than Italy. So what are your opinion on that?
Well, when the game just starts, we had this discussion. I said to you, the game is based on tactics. You understand? And when we don't go on that level there, it become very tight. You're not able to see, you understand, the objective side of the game. In terms of keeping possession, proper execution, decision makings, and they become limited and all that because it's too tight. Nobody no one for let in company. You understand? You know, and give company that kind of freedom for the play, do what you want to do. Because you know, say if you allow that to score, then you're in danger. And not only today, you get to see more of that. You get to see more of that in this tournament. Because the coaches, the managers, they're also tactically inclined that everybody, you understand, prioritize that.
See, everybody's looking for a break.
You understand? I need for protect.
But they make the game boring. You know, if it is not make the European game not still get the kind atmosphere where the South American game gets.
Well, you go say you go make the game boring. Yeah, that's a good word. But at the same time, this is the Euro. The more you get results, the more you proceed. In a sense, positive results, you proceed. So everyone, they look for proceed. They don't look for can satisfy you. They want for proceed. They want for go to the second round.
So the intention is about moving ahead instead of actually playing good football.
Yeah, you ever see a lot of.
It's not about exhibiting skills. If I actually say, it's about winning at what cost. It doesn't really matter.
Right. You get to see a lot of that this first round. You see second round, why you get to see a good football? Because na knockout. Na knockout. So you defend the problem. You get for go attack because you get for win the game for let you proceed. But this now, maybe 2 draws can put you somewhere.
So you believe that on the Group A side of things, where you get Turkey, Italy, Wales, and Switzerland, who are the 2 teams that way fit to go qualify under? On prediction based on their footballing records.
Oh, it's hard for predict.
Turkey, Italy, Wales,
I watch Switzerland few of the elimination, even when them friendly against England. You can't rule them out. They got a very good team. Look at this game now where you watch. It's so tight. Everybody the fear.
So what's your prediction? Look, we begin to take the prediction then inside. That's in the way when the tournament go long over. I go say more like in prediction for Group A. He means say nah Turkey and this team qualify.
My prediction will take them 2 teams here.
Which one or which one?
Turkey and Italy.
Turkey and Italy.
Yeah, for proceed.
Group B. So Group B will get Denmark, Finland, Belgium, and Russia. Who are they fit to say go proceed to the next stage?
I'll see Belgium and Denmark.
Belgium
and Denmark.
And Denmark. Okay. And Group C, because Mr. They give me your prediction after you, so with the tailor alongside those 2 predictions.
Right.
So Group C, you get Netherlands, you get Ukraine, Austria, and North Macedonia. And I mean, not say North Macedonia they exist. I was shocked when I saw it. So what's that North Macedonia come out? Because I know saying Macedonia been there. So why they don't get the North Macedonia now?
Well, you know, see, they always get conflict and inside everybody they feel say you get the right to be there in charge. So then quick for do then split and they say okay for you understand political issues them. So they always get them split and they. But except they do well lately because I watch some of the eliminations them and they do well. But I go predict Austria and the Netherlands.
Okay.
So you see the technology, eh? Now you get the toy, the car win and they carry the ball, go now direct to the ref and hand over the ball.
So you don't need a man-to-man passing again?
No, you don't need it because of the COVID.
I know. Well, I think the COVID make the game a bit interestingly not boring because there's an amount of audience participation now. So I'm not gonna say the stadium they're empty, but they use the COVID restriction rules. Okay, let's go to Group D. You got England, of course, Croatia, Scotland, and Czech Republic. You know about you?
I see Croatia for top the group, second England.
Okay, so Croatia and England. Group E. Group E, we got Spain, Sweden, Poland, and Slovakia. What if you say go win that group? Which 2 countries we say they go?
Spain, Slovakia.
I can't go now. The total opposite of this prediction will make sense.
It's not about names.
No, well, I know.
You don't do any research about Slovakia?
No, I haven't. No, I don't say no more. No, you more. We can't to your prediction. Group F. When at the final group, you get Hungary, Portugal, France, and Germany. To me, that's the toughest group. Hungary, Portugal, France, and Germany. Other than if you say go qualify, that's good play.
I'm seeing Portugal to go out.
Okay, so it is between Hungary, France, and Germany.
I would say France and Germany will go. I see Portugal to go out this time.
Okay. So on your prediction for first rounds, it says Group A, Turkey and Italy. Group B, Belgium, Denmark. Group C, Austria and Netherlands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Group D, Croatia, England, and Group E, Spain, Slovakia. Group F, France, Germany. Right. On my own prediction for the first stage, I go say, let's start with the last group. Of course, I'll stick with you on that day. Definitely, France and Germany are fit to say that then the two teams will go through. And that group D. Group E, you get Spain, Sweden, Poland, and Slovakia. I say Sweden and Spain. So I get Spain and Sweden. So I say Sweden and Spain. Okay. And Group D, you get England, Croatia, Scotland, Czech Republic. This is interesting. Very interesting. I go say England, of course, yes. Possibly Croatia. It's the same. So yeah, the same with you. I agree on that. Then Group C, you get Netherlands, Ukraine, Austria, and Macedonia. I will say Netherlands and Ukraine. Me. Netherlands and Ukraine. Then you get Group B.
You sure say Ukraine will go through?
Well, I believe say Ukraine will go through because they've got a very good record in Europe to some extent. I'm not too sure about their individual players, but collectively, I think they can do well. Collectively, they've got a pack of collective players more so than individuals. Even the days where they may get full household name players, they may struggle small. But if you watch over the past years, they not get full household name. They just have a pack of collective players. Now all man go, all man come. No star-studded 11. So now I get some amount of confidence in them, say yes, they might pull it off this time around, because they don't seem to know much about their individual players, more so to do with the way how the team they perform collectively. So that's why I will go for Holland and Ukraine in that particular group. And we watch the group, we watch the group, you go realize, say, I don't know much about Austria football. Of course, Macedonia, maybe I don't know much about them as well either. But I think Ukraine has some amount of European record, collective European record. Of course, Holland is a household name within Europe for football. So basically, you might say sometimes they underperform when you expect them to perform more. But I think themselves don't breed new youths them within the team. So they get a lot of younger breeds them. So they're all thirsty to win something. They want to replicate some of the thing that their own great hero they don't do. So it's a young team, and I feel they're self-ready for deliver. Now I say Holland and Ukraine to me in that particular zone day. If I go now to Group B, when I one of the other challenging groups, you get Denmark, Finland, Belgium, and Russia. So me, I go say Belgium 1, Russia hasn't been doing well so far over the years in football. Denmark possibly stands some chance. So I would say Belgium, Denmark. Yes, equal the same as me and you.
So sorry for interrupt you, because Turkey don't make a change. Then bring in Cengiz with the Leicester.
Okay.
And the young player with the Leicester City, a talent, very good, left-footed. He gets Ruben in type of style of play. Now a left-footer boy, he always play on inverted.
So it cost inside.
Yes. So it caught inside. So if you see any action,
I don't understand why defender are not able to hold them player in there to ransom, because definitely say this now one-footed player. They use the other leg at all. Why allow him to win?
Well, you just say that, but it is different. It's different because that players the way not all left footer they will play that inverted role there. You understand? Watch any left footer where they play that inverted role like Messi, Ruben, Abedi, Pele, name it. These are special players. These are special players. They play it as inverted. You just see the ball, but you can't get it off them. Even if you watch it on television 50, 60 times, you understand, say, now this foot they play with. You know. But how to stop him? It's the variation. You understand? It gives you.
We're talking don't start the second half with a bang. They don't do the first attack. We have no foresee. They really come for. They're now ready to make a point. Well, before we go back to the game, let I just complete me own list of team the way I go select for do my first prediction. We get the group 1 winner: Turkey, Italy, Wales, and Switzerland. Of course, Turkey and Italy are in a good two in that particular zone there. Yeah,
and then you put again, yeah?
Yeah, the same thing. Okay, that's fine. So we'll go keep that as records, and we will come back to when the first round's done, and we'll be able to know exactly whether our predictions were right. So viewers out there, this again, as I say, now the European Euro 2020 tournament, we don't start today officially with Turkey knocking heads with Italy. First half done. The second half just about don't start. And we will be able to talk about the game whilst we are watching, and then we'll be able to give us some analysis of the game and so far. And then we'll talk about a few elements of football as well. And we will bring some elements of salon football and see how also the black players in different clubs here, so different countries here, so they progress, even though not for say they are representing these countries, but of course they are of African heritage. So we discuss for see how we will follow them track, and of course we get for they also for do the live England games them, because of course now England will do so get for support we own. And we know for say the England team right now is full of talented mixed blend of white, black, and mixed race players, then they represent the country. We get for give respect to the coach. We don't open the doors for so many mixed race players, black players, and white players, then give them an opportunity based on their ability. So this is not the time around where football don't make a different change in the eyes of men. They need to only select you because then if you say they want for compliments, they listing, but then they select you because they believe say you're capable and you can deliver. If you watch last tournament, Euro tournament, I think there was a time when we nearly have a full studded black 11. But I think it was slightly broken because, of course, the goalkeeper wasn't black. But we nearly almost had 11 players that were representing England, and they were all from black heritage. But that might not be impossible to happen anytime soon. But until we begin get black goalkeepers, until maybe we come closer to that. But for now, we get forget an amount of white players that we get for represent the English team. So Pamola, I go through that range for make able for give time, let you watch the game small, so I'll be able to come back to you and take some of your own analysis of the game so far. So for now, we continue with the broadcast and we continue for talk about the game, for talk about football and talk about the European Championship. We don't start today. And we get England, of course, England for the play tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? No, England they play. Not tomorrow, England they play.
Yeah.
England they play tomorrow, 8 o'clock. So basically, we'll get for the also back tomorrow for the England game. No, England they play Sunday. Now Sunday, England for play, right?
You don't check properly.
Yeah. Today is the. Let me just check again. So I think on Sunday England will play. I think so. Today is Friday the 11th, Saturday the 12th. You don't stock. I don't stock. Where are we? Right. Okay. This is the England game. Yes. The 13. England they play the 13, 2 o'clock on Sunday. Yes, I said it's Sunday. I miss some more, but no miss at all. It's Sunday. So here we go. So Molai, I don't say the second half don't start and we don't begin see the game don't begin taking tool. We don't begin get a couple of players on the floor. They don't begin push the boundaries of the game now. They don't begin do their hard tackle. Yeah. Everybody wants to make their mark. Just like what you say earlier on. Second half, now we will forget the actual game itself. We will be open up to some extent. We will forget people in our way the attack from different angles. So like you say, we want for follow an amount of the players of African background within the country also. France gets almost a full star-studded 11 of players of African heritage. What's your take on them?
Well, France in original then get a history with black players. Now they start all this. They never get that boundary. They say, you understand? Now this race name for playing at that race day. Then France, as long as you get the ability for play, then they select you. You understand? Then get the history. So now everybody they copy from them. And only one the way they copy from France, then they see the realism of the game. Because even if you watch France, the national team from then 80s or then 70s, they always get black players in.
Right.
And the first team we win the World Cup, with they all been there. You see how many black players they used to win that World Cup. We didn't go win that European Cup na Holland and Belgium. You see how many black players they didn't go with. So for them, it's part of their own football DNA. It then had in DNA. So I make it, then they enjoy them because it's normal to them. Some other countries and they still struggle. Even when they see black players, they still struggle because there's more black players. We fit for them in the squad. But they're not comfortable to that extent. Forget.
For like they use them or?
For use them, forget more. They're not comfortable. Because if you look at the German squad, they get lots of, like I see, speaking in the bond so na England here, we na blacks them. We now we see where England they call them. Then so then they back again at Germany, lots of them. There are lots of them. Spain. Then get the other match how they all now win the corner the national team. But Spain still they struggle.
Right.
Yeah. Italy still a struggle. You just see one or two. But there's more. But with France, it's part of their football DNA. They don't have boundaries with colors. They just select who is good enough to be in the team. And when you start doing that, you're going to start seeing results. And that's how you progress. Because England start doing that, you see how the dynamic of the game changes completely. Because before, then, yeah, right, they all be, then deprive them. You understand? They and the Cole, these were very, 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 very good players. Very, very technical players. These are players away in terms of the decision making and the execution. They've been so excellent. But because they're not being comfortable with that, now make them guys they not be able to execute much the talent we them get.
Wow, more like the Italy just don't score 1-0 to Turkey.
Yeah.
How did we miss that? I think like the talk over the talk now we could miss that one is because I don't pay attention on the screen. We just missed that. Wow.
That is slow motion I see from the side.
Wow. Okay, that's fine. But we just talk and say the game they become very open up soon. Yeah. And just like how you predict, the game don't open up and Italy don't score their first goal, I think, in about 55 minutes when the second half starts. But I introduce Ali Bita. Ali Bita don't just join me. Ali Bita, welcome to the program, and we're there today for talk about the Euro 2021 tournament. We don't start officially with the kickoff. Ronaldo gets Italy, they lead 1-0. So welcome to the program. What you don't take so far, and I know say you don't join me now, and you follow up from now on. So what's happening?
I know. I apologize, man. You know, I'm always late.
That's fine.
The tournament, as we all know, is a delayed tournament, and you know, due to the COVID last year, this is a tournament we were supposed to play last year, but you know, unforeseen circumstances, things change. But today, don't kick off finally, and so far so good. Na good game. Italy somehow don't manage to score the first goal. Then dominated first half anyway, and with Jorginho being one of their key player in midfield. So yeah, we look forward to a good Euros 2021.
And let's say, you know, as sport journalists, we don't cover a lot of African players within the continent and also the one way they play in Europe. We talk about the players of African heritage where they play for the country the way they represent. So what's the take on few of them? Because we try to follow France, Belgium, some amount of Holland, and then possibly look at the other countries that way gets black players. They will know for say definitely those players are from African heritage. So what's the take on those players?
These are players that are representing European nations now. I know they have their African heritage, as we all know, but I was listening to T-Boy, which, you know, it's right. I think mainly the people who don't enjoy black players playing for their national team think France, you know, if you look at their present squad, you know, they got a lot of, you know, people from this part of, connected with this part of the world, Africa. So, but as the tournaments go on, because we have to, players like Pogba, Kante, these guys have already, you know, some of them got very good season with their clubs. We have to look at it as it goes, because this is a completely different tournament. It doesn't mean if you have good season with your clubs and you're going to have a good Euro tournament. So we have to take it game by game, stage by stage, and look at their, you know, their input and contribution to various national teams. But it's a good thing to, you know, focus on, you know, more of the Africans' origins and see how many of them will really show up on the tournament.
All right, I think the game don't look change some momentum right now. Italy is on fire. They try everything possible for increase the goal score in Italy. And fortunately, they've been the first country for register the first goal of the tournament. But
Italy has always been one of the strong side in Euros, because if you follow the trend, Italy has always, you know, 2013, 2012 runners up, 2000 runners up. You know, they've always been one of the teams to beat. You know, so we know Portugal win the last tournament 2016 in France. So, and another team where when T-Boy said this, because I'll be the listing where they reach now, he said Portugal will drop out of the don't underestimate Portugal. Portugal and team were always that team where
now two team when they got now because I'm not saying but we don't make the prediction for the first knockout series. I mean the qualifying series.
Yeah.
So we will get to that. But what make you believe say Portugal gets too much potential for men, knock them out?
Well, if you're going to write off the defending champion in the opening day of the tournament, I will disagree a little bit. I will allow them play for us because they're the defending champions, and so
Liverpool are defending champion of the Premiership, but they're not consequences of the league this season. So the team they win them out.
I already said it doesn't mean if you have a good season at your club, you're going to have a good Euro tournament. But at the same time, Portugal still, don't forget, they still get one of the greatest players of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. Its age might be against him, but his presence is always something unique. So with Ronaldo, they're going to get teams who are going to think, you know what, they still get Ronaldo. Ronaldo, not just an ordinary name. When you see Ronaldo play against you, say they're going to get free kicks. They're going to get probably indirect kicks. Then where Ronaldo, we all know, he can score from long range anytime, any day. And he's powerful, he's strong, he's still giving his best for his age. So I will not really write out Portugal just from the first day of the tournament. Probably if they don't lose one or two games, I'll begin to think, okay. But because the tournament just starts and they are the defending champions, I think we need to respect them somehow and see. But it's going to be a tough tournament because looking at, where they find themselves. But let's just hope.
More like I will come back to you. So what's that you take on that?
I'm waiting, Alice.
Yes.
Well, as you say, na question and answer. You said we're doing prediction.
Yes.
Yeah, predicted qualifiers. I'm not analyzing about the teams and all this. You said for me to make a prediction, and I predict based on the form. I'm not rule them out. You understand? I don't rule them out, but based on the form, as Ali say again, although they lost few matches, so me predict. So if you ask Ali predict now, let Ali give you a prediction. we qualify in the groups then. Now we get Ali inside.
Well, Ali Biza, as we watch the game, 60 minutes gone, Italy is leading 1-0. And we know for say the game don't change at the moment. The game don't open up because more like predicts earlier on, say second half will be a total different ball game. And definitely the game is only being played on one half of the pitch right now, where now the Turkish half. So basically the game don't change. Definitely don't change. So now Italy will be in the defend a bit more, don't actually change the defensive strategy. Then now they're on full-blown attack. Then Turkey now they wait for the counter-attack just in case the Italians then go sleep. But now look, we come to you whilst we watch the game still, and look, we get your prediction. Because I predict, say, between me, you, and Mola, we get for the program towards the end of the tournament. Since now we don't start some officially, we will possibly get people who will bring come in as extra guests for make we able to talk about the program and the game as we go along. But since now we don't start them officially today, I predict say we'll be able to continue and follow up the tournaments until it's done. So I don't get smaller in prediction alongside with me on. So they do 3-tier prediction. All I don't predict, myself don't predict. So they can't ask you now, make yourself predict on the team that we feel to say go through the first round of the tournament. If we start with Group A, we get Turkey, Italy, Wales, and Switzerland. Which one of them team then if you say go qualify for going to the first knockout stage?
It's a very interesting groups.
So we need two. Yeah, two.
It's very interesting grouping, but you look at Group A, I think Italy is the favorite, and they're already showing. With this kind of tournament, you just need your opening and second win, and you're almost there. I think Italy will be the favorite in this group, and another thing, Wales and Switzerland, for me, will be battling for the, both of them will be battling for who go through with Turkey.
No, we need
Wales
two.
Say again?
Not two we need.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said Italy is the favorite.
Yeah.
Then okay, I will go with Wales. Italy and Wales.
See there, you get Italy and Wales. Then at Group A. So Group B, who there you go get? The Group B team they will get Denmark, Finland, Belgium, and Russia.
Belgium, Russia.
So Belgium, Russia. All right. Then Group C, we get Netherlands. Turkey does not make a change. They don't bring a player in.
Italy.
Definitely.
Is it Italy 2 up now?
No, it's one in still. Oh, it's 2 up now already. Whoa.
Italy. See what I said? So at least
you just got their second goal.
Italy just
too bad. Well, definitely you don't make it clear now. Say Italy, of course, not automatically qualified yet because the match is not finished yet. Anything can happen anytime from now. But I think Turkey just don't make a change. Why is Italy? Has Italy gone 2 up? He said, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we get a replay slightly a bit late. I'm not too sure yet because my own scoreboard not changed yet.
No, they 2 up.
They're 2 up. Okay, that's good. Well, from when I want my prediction don't work. So Ali, I'll come back to you on the prediction. So we're there on Group C. Group C get Netherlands, Ukraine, Austria, and Macedonia.
Austria is I'll look Austria in this group as one of the underdogs, but I will still believe Ukraine and Netherlands.
Okay, so we'll go Ukraine.
So this position better for you? Is it clear?
Well, it's not bad, yeah. So you go for focus and watch directly.
Yeah, so good.
Okay, so we now go to Group D. So Ali, Group D, we got of course England, Croatia, Scotland, and Czech Republic.
This is very interesting because obviously England, good players, young players, potentials, but for some reason somehow we yet to see the goodness of these young lads. Southgate gets a lot of ammunition for this tournament, going forward in midfield. I still think England will come out of this group. Then another stubborn team in this group now. In fact, both of them, Czech Republic and Croatia, always, even when they go out of a tournament, they go out fighting. And Scotland is another team. I have to make a decision, which I think England and Croatia. So you on mute.
We move on to Group D. So we don't take you for England and Croatia on that Group D. So they move away now from Group D. They go to Group E. Group E, we get Spain, Sweden, Poland, and Slovakia.
Spain, Spain, Sweden.
All right, that's fine. Then finally, the most challenging group, F. Hungary, Portugal, France, and Germany.
Can we leave this group for tomorrow?
No. you want to know what this is discussed for tomorrow before
yes. Defending champions playing against really tough opponents, because it's really, I see why T-Boy want to push them away. Why Pamola want to push them away. But it's going to be very, very difficult for Portugal, obviously, with France and Germany, Hungary, Portugal. But as defending champion, I will not just throw them out. They still have Cristiano Ronaldo, like I said. So probably it's a very tough. You can't even think of leaving Germany out. You think you can't want to leave France out, then it's only two teams going to go through. Okay.
Pamola, they laugh when you struggle.
I think Portugal get chance for go through this group. The reason being, then they play the first game against Hungary. A win for them, then France and Germany play first game. So it's either Portugal 3 points, France 3 points, Germany, or one of the two big names there. So I think Portugal next game in this group. I have to go through the fixtures and see. Portugal next game after Hungary is Germany before they play their last game against France. It's a very tough one. Portugal and France.
Wow. So now you want to go against with two on this. So basically,
I know it's strange. Germany, we all know Germany have a very strong side and everything. But if Portugal come out victorious against Hungary in the first game, they automatically they put themselves in a very good position, But with their second game against Germany, is going to be very, very tough game. But yeah, I'll go with Portugal and France. It's a prediction. You're never able to get everything, but I just think they still have some good qualities, and they're the defending champion. I don't see them go out in the first round.
All right, no problem. We'll go watch and see. So Mola, I know you don't watch the game for the past 5 minutes. What are you take on the game so far?
Well, this is the time we have been debated for. Because when game they play with space, you see a lot of things happen. A lot of things they happen now. And you see a lot of, anytime when any team get a ball, you see and say something will happen. Whereas in the first half, the game be just too tight. It be just too tight. Both teams will just rely on the break. But now you see proper football they play. Because Italy, they give them the space for play, and then they give Italy the space for play. Because now Turkey, they 2 down. All they can do now to open up and create opportunity for score. Italy still believes they can score another goal. So if you see now, if you watch the game now, there's so much space you see, and you enjoy good football. What you mean expect now you see now. But in the first half, everyone was just too sensitive. Nobody know how to open up. And I said to you, goal can always cause for let teams to open up. I can make any game when you watch. If you see early goal, you see good football. 80% of the matches in there, where early goal come out, you see good football. But when you see that early goal not come out, nobody no one make mistake. For let them go score now because you fear I don't know what's going to be the end of this game. But now you see both sides, you see the movement. There's a lot of movement from both sides. I predict to you back again, say, when you get to 75 minutes, now different Italy you will see. They're going to lock all that space again. Lock that space in a sense. They're just going to defend in the final third, the first third. They will leave the final third and the second third. You understand? They will leave that defensive side of Turkey and the middle of the pitch for Turkey, and then they just hold up inside their own zone. Say, okay, now we're leading 2-0. You come. We're going to wait for you. But we're not going to allow you to break.
They're not going to be on the offensive anymore. They will just can't sit back because
they need to secure what they have. It's 2-0.
But we should know this is Italy. Italy. If you've been following Italy for a while, Italy, this is their football. They're always very compact. They're defensive. They're very strong. They always try to get good midfields, and then they don't get 2 goals, opening goals, which is very good. Now we're in the next 50 minutes. Turkey need to the next goal very important, because if now Italy is on the break, which it's just so yeah. If you look at it the way it's going now, the next goal is very vital, as I was saying, and I think if Turkey get the next goal, it'll be very interesting last 50 minutes of the game. But for now, Jorginho is really showing, everything we don't teach at Chelsea. He really very impressive this game. So it's really, the Premier League, the jam, the aggression. At least you don't begin to learn now. Say football is not about only, passing the ball tactically, but you have to physically also contributing, and it's been doing well. But Italy get too much for Turkey in this game, to be honest. And there's been all over Turkey, and I think Turkey don't try a couple of runs, try to play through the wings, but it's just not happening for them, because as soon as Turkey get the ball, you can see where Italy is closing them down quickly, very quickly, and things is just not happening for Turkey. But like I said, the next goal, T-Boy, will be very, very important. And I would like to see football play more, so I would like Turkey to get the next goal and see how Italy can, handling the rest of the match.
But me didn't see like a Turkey advance that much. They're still not sure whether they go all the way and take the chances or go half and half. Because they go half and half for me.
You are 2 down. You remember you are 2 down. Then, in as much as you want to score, but you don't want to let this turn to something else. Because if maybe Italy scored the third, they might end up got the fourth. So at the same time, Turkey is trying to do 2 things now. They want to score, and they have to not allowing Italy to go to get the third goal. So it's a very difficult game, Another chance for Italy now.
Yeah.
You see, so this is what is going to be happening now. It's going to be very difficult for Turkey to, but in football, nothing is impossible.
Yeah, we not say nothing is impossible, but I feel the way how the game they play, the chances for make Turkey get a goal right now will be very difficult. It will be very, very difficult. Because if you watch the Italian midfield is tight, so then they basically play the past 5-10 minutes is being played in the Turkish half, whilst Turkey they still try for attack, but they're still struggling to get themselves out of their own half. We are facing will be a challenge anyway.
Alibita, not till you get fire alarm, so it's 3-0.
Yep.
3-0.
Italy just don't score another goal.
Yeah. But
Definitely, it's 2-0 now.
in the first half,
T-Boy,
Yeah.
before the
your
start,
camera's off.
I don't know why my camera is off because it's on.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what you see. Nadi, I was just saying third goal and it just happened. Then my camera go off for some reason. You know, only Italy score. I make it on my camera off.
The camera just go off automatically. I don't even know what's happened. So the third goal, and I make all things just go off. Well, the game is over.
yeah. But see, I tell you something before the game starts.
You did mention 75 minutes will be different in Italy.
Yeah. I tell you about the Turkish team. I said the Turkish team then before like a red zone. So during this COVID, they not play active football. They get a very good run during the qualification. But when this COVID come, the league not play.
So
you see the squad, most of them are the boys who are playing out in Turkey. They're the one playing in the team. Because the home base players not having a match fit. I said that to you before the match starts.
Yeah.
So you see that's what it's affecting them.
And maybe they wonder whether the collectively they might not be able to perform because they don't come together for play as a team. Because they're not getting enough time for team together anyway. Because even if the league be their own, at least that if I don't get the opportunity for maybe the team still gel together a bit more.
Yeah.
Like the home base players.
Yeah. You see,
so now that they are three down, what do you think will be the next the mode of the next 10-15 minutes before the game?
Yeah. So Italy just go for see the game off. What they're gonna do now, they have nothing to lose. They're just gonna keep the ball and just keep frustrating the Turkish. They'll keep the ball. They know now, okay, now we're leading. You come and press us. We have nothing to lose. We have nothing to prove. We're just going to keep the ball. And with that also can give them opportunity to score another goal.
Right.
Yeah, because watch them now. If you watch them now, they pass the ball from any part of the pitch. They're doing it now. Because that's going to frustrate the Turkish. And that can bring another goal. Because now the Turkish...
Well, like I say, Turkey not in any position for attack even before they score the third goal. Then they still struggle for attack earlier on.
Fitness,
and
football fitness.
It will be very difficult even now.
It's a football fitness. They're not fit.
So if you're not coach in this kind of situation, what would you do to change the game?
What would I do? I would just encourage them to just play. You're already 3-0. So even if they give you 5-0, you understand? It's just the same. So just go on the offensive. See if you can score 1 goal or 2 goals. At least to just compensate yourself.
But everything is going against Turkey. You look at if you look at the stats don't lie. So clearly, like I said, the next goal very important. This game is over. My only worry now for letting not turn to basket scores. Where you can clearly see the Italians are just passing the ball now the way they like. Everybody just take nice touch, play from the back, try to push anytime when they attack Turkey, it's very difficult for Turkey. But whether I will agree with you, if they not get proper preparation before the tournament with the COVID and everything, it's always been a difficult team. But the good thing is their fans still cheering them, which is, it's very nice to see, even though you face big defeats, at least your fans are still behind you. But anytime where Italy go forward, it's like they're going to score the next goal. So it's...
Yeah, I don't know if you observe when they give a flash just now, the Italy bench.
Yeah.
You see Vialli and
yes, I see him.
Few other ex-footballers.
A few other ex-old players.
Yeah, this is football. You get football-minded people around for you to get football objective. You got proper football-minded people around, not people that talks football. football-minded people who can see from the far and change things. So what if we come to that same situation and get those type of people around our football in Sierra Leone?
Now, big question you ask, so on a statement you just make or you ask question, what is what?
I just make a statement and then you see. I just say,
I will throw that statement to you.
Just look the flashback. They show you Mancini is the manager. Behind him, we got Vialli and few other top Italian football profiling personalities. These people understand the game. They got the game insights, so they make difference. Don't bring in somebody that cannot make the difference in football.
Ali, I want to bring you inside this conversation. You look like you balance the conversation.
No, I just allow Pamola let finish what they say, but it's obvious. This is no magic. We don't say over and over and over. Football is just football, and it's a teamwork, very unique teamwork. Everybody around football, you have to have the passion for the game. You have to get the know-how, and whether you are the technical team, whether you are the ball man, whether you are the kit man, whether you are the media man, we all can look one way. Then you have a team. So waiting Pamola is trying to say a message is right on the spot. When it comes to technical department on a national football team, you want to have a long list of experts where they can sit down and deliberate and agree to disagree just for one purpose, for the betterment of their national team. So I was not surprised to see some of these legends sit on back of Italy. They're happy. They see 3 goals, smile, shaking head. They say, yeah, we job done for today. Then go back in the drawing board for the next game. So this is what we expect for Sierra Leone now. And it don't go on for too long. Unnecessarily, we don't waste a decade for the wrong reasons. Nobody benefited. Clubs are not playing African football competition. I don't remember 2017 was the last time we played competition, continental competition. We don't play the last league done, no team not performed. The last league was suspended because of COVID. Previous league done, Lions win, no team able to compete. And I'm not sure if any other team will be able to compete this time when this league will be finished. So, but we need collective responsibility this time around football. So we're not, punch me, I punch you. Who would benefit? Nobody. So it is right on the spot to say, we need everybody around football think alike, positive change, we're way behind. We're not, sometimes it's a very difficult truth. We're not gonna think, but when it comes to football, we're way behind. I was doing a research today concerning the stadium where they play on Monday, and I know overconfidence, but I feel with the kind of players they will put together this time around, I won't believe the players will be more. They will feel so they believe in themselves, thinking this facility now they play with now Europe they play well. This kind of facility, now that kind of standard of facility now we don't used to. So the only disadvantage there is it's a French country, but if we put our house in order, this game is going to be one of the biggest games in Africa. I think this game is going to be well watched across Africa because of what the history that led to this rearrangement, you know. But coming back to the togetherness, forge the way forward within Sierra Leone football, I think we need serious discussion around it. It has to be, you know, we have to look at the pros and cons, and when we come to agreement, we know we are ready to move forward, but we are way, way far behind. So it's not only the technical aspect of the game, it's very, very, very important, but I think what, for me, the first priority is the facilities, because when you get the facilities, the technical aspect become easy. You know, because we all know Salon get talent. There is no doubt about the talent. But when you look at where we play football now, and when you look at where Guinea play football, I even watch Gambia them friendly, so they play Kosovo. You see small Gambia, they only play Kosovo. You know, Kosovo not a big country, but for the fact that they play friendly in Europe, it shows you they take their football to another level, and which I believe we can do, because if you look at some of the players we get now in England, everywhere across Europe, we can meet somewhere in Europe and play friendly. But it's just think widely and put things straight and direct. This is not about you. It's not about me anymore. It's about let's work for Sierra Leone to go forward. So, but when we are on Euros now, we don't want to dominate the program with Sierra Leone issue. But when it comes to Sierra Leone issue, we can stay here for days because there's a lot to talk about.
Okay, Malai.
Yes, Ali, well done. Yeah, UATC. There's another thing again. I mean, I like to think out of the box and try for see how we can get things in order. Now, Femide, he watched the game. You watched the game. I said something before the match, and this thing does happen, you understand, objectively against Turkey national team. I said, because Turkey have been red zone during the COVID, then football not many play. Most of the players we didn't use today, now they want to play in Europe. We play in a French league, English league, Italian league, German league, now then they use. Because league not many play in Turkey. So them players, match fit. Now, let me draw your attention to a situation now where they happen with Sierra Leone football. We got players and we don't day in a salon for the past 6 months not play effective football. Don't you think you're going to see the same thing that you saw today in the Turkish side?
Well, there's a likely possibility. Go on, Ali.
I don't think it's 6. The last time we played was in Lesotho, which was in March. So March to we're in June now.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, March, April, May, June is 3 months.
Was it in March? Yeah, okay.
Yes, it was in March we played, but I get your point. Your point is clear. More so where most of our key players, most of the experienced players, most of the players I would think we get very strong to win. They train perfectly and put on everybody and they follow the whole team. Everybody's working very, very, very hard in training. But we all know football is not just about how you train, it's how you can compete on match day. And so I'll wait and see, because we have a lot of players that they want to go into, and if you notice, these guys, though they play in Europe, they still don't manage to put friendly together. Just while in the fets, they unnecessarily cast case, they end up put a friendly together. We see them play with Zambia, which is a very good warm-up for them. So maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow they'll do Guinea and continue their preparation. So, but I just think we got the team to do it this time. I think we got the team to do it this time. But you're right. I'm not ruling what you said. The fitness side of it, the 90%, 100% fitness for a 90-minute football is a very important thing.
Okay, well, thank you very much, guys. I think the game done. The game end up with Turkey losing 3-0 to Italy, and it's not just the opening of the Euro 2021 Championship. We don't start still officially. We could try to follow up with the other games the way they happen, and then definitely on Mola don't start earlier on, and Mola don't highlight a lot of voting don't happen on today game. But before Ali can Mola we don't highlight the fact we national team Salon gets possibly the oldest amount of players them by age where they represent. And he make mention yes, the England team gets a lot of young players right now, and experience not really come by age. Now the amount of games we don't play and how long you don't play for and go determine. But we can't go on back and forth with the Salon football saga banter because that is now for another topic, because that's another whole ball game in terms of relating to what in the Salon football really mean and what in the stand for. But today we can't cover the European Championship, and that's exactly why we're here. And we don't see the first game. Unfortunately, we'll never for sure that the game-wise the games they play, but it's time for see how we will work around something within the next couple of games to come. I don't know if anyone for coming and say anything so far, because he gets an opportunity to watch the game from the back end and then he able to see exactly what happened. And let you give you your own view of the opening of the first game of the European Championship tournament. We don't start officially today. Over to you, Femi.
Hello, T-Boy.
Yes, Femi.
Yes, so we had a little bit of an issue with the stream on Facebook because of the copyright issues. So can you carry on at the try for see what's in the go now if we're still on?
Right, okay. I think I realized that as well. So definitely copyright issues is always been the issue. So not being 110% sure whether this could be possible. But like Femi clearly say, it'll try and see how best that can be fixed for see if we can able for go back to the live stream. In the meantime, nope, it's still not happening.
I think we're on YouTube though. Check YouTube.
Okay. So guys, bear with me shortly. Let me just check and see if we're on YouTube. I think we should be on YouTube. And it's always been the case of Facebook with copyright issues. And it's always been a struggle to get copyright issues out of Facebook. Yeah, it's the same thing on YouTube, I think, as well.
YouTube is on.
Is YouTube on?
Yes, YouTube is on.
Yes, okay. YouTube is on. I've just seen YouTube is on. That's fine. So yeah, let's round up on YouTube and see exactly what's the way forward for the next match. The next match we'll have for cover will be the England game. As we say, yes, we are all English. No, we are not all English, but we all support the England flag for this tournament because we believe we live in the UK, and if UK they represent, we have to be part of it, and we have to be part of the representation by supporting our own country, which we reside right now. So England, Croatia, I don't say Alida I want first, but more like I totally agree with you prediction the way you make, and we go forget those discussions even more as we go along, because some of you prediction they work. The Turkish team, of course, not don't play football for some time because of the COVID, and we talk say likely me say the team not don't play collectively together because they all play in different leagues. And so for them bring them come together and gel on the day will be difficult. And we clearly see the manifestation of that particular thing that will happen with the fact that they haven't been playing proper football. So they are not match fit. You can be fit, but when they say you're match fit, it's a total different ball game. I don't know how we assess our players to be match fit. But Ali, before you come, more I make mention of the use of young Sierra Leonean players then when they play in a European league for see if we can forget them for play and represent Sierra Leone. Because with the youth players then they are above 30 something, a lot more than the younger players then forget the game going. What's in your own take on that?
Well, the present squad, and I think is only the young players them plenty past the outgoing ones them, if I want to be honest, because I know Kai did it, I know Umaru did it, and I know Medo did it, and the last game in Nigeria, Strasabin Day, then I think these are the Mustafa Dumbuya bin Day. I think if we look at it all in all, you get about five to six John Kamara Day. You get about 5 to 6 experienced outgoers, I would say. But the young players are more now, because if you look at this present squad, where I know we still wait for an official list, but the present squad assembled, so far, from what me get, but I don't want to make them official, because obviously it seems like we're only going to get 3 experienced players, which is Kai, Umaru, and Medo, and even Umaru is still doubtful to me until probably the last 2 days, maybe Monday, whatever checks they're going to do, see if he pass, because obviously hamstring is a very difficult situation where you don't want to feel like you're okay, then when the game starts, then run with you, stretch your foot, then you pull them again, and that's become a change completely from the onset. So, but the young players are more than the old player. Then I think John Kamara did, so it's about four of them, I understand, will make the final selection. So it's not totally bad, but I listened to the coach today in our other program. He said these guys, they're ready to left now. They're ready for left the team, but waiting and they try for do they want to work collectively, give them everything, and see how they can help the team, which is obviously kind of motivator. Medo is very experienced. Yes, he's 33, but you see, he still gets little to give, especially with this now one-off game. So, but I think after this game, whoever is going, if Kista is still the manager, he start thinking about, taking the national team to another level where we don't want to be bringing players and we don't play them. You don't just want to, because we get a very young, powerful attacking force, but it depends on, how we start giving them the confidence, how we start introducing them to the national team, because they need to start getting used to knowing the way they're playing at Europe. When it comes to national team, it's not the same, but they're not going to know if they sit on a bench, then therefore clear to feel the difference, aggression, the jam, the foul, this, all how we play African football, to know it's completely different from the way they're playing at the various clubs then, especially for the Sule, the Idris, the Augustus, the Augustine, all these guys needs to, I think Augustus will probably be one of the ones who has, because the Italian league little bit rough, but these guys needs to be start playing to get a feel of what they're going to embark on, because they're still young. They're 21, 22, 23, 24. So if you look at it really, somehow some got 10 years, some get 9, some get 8 for play for a national team if them keep them good form. So, but when it comes to this one-off game, I think let's see what these outgoers can contribute, because it's one of those things where you look at now, you get young strikers, but if you are the coach, you'll begin to look. You have to look now. Can I play Kai because of his experience and he's still a very good goal scorer, though he is 36? Or can I put Kai as a motivator? Let I play some young striker. Let I play Augustus. Let I play Augustine. So it has to be a balance. This is a management decision. The manager have to look into all these things and say, in this game I'll go this way, but next game I need to start going this way. But no one look at every game. You can't bring these kind of players and not play them. For them to start feeling what it is like, they have to play. So yes, we got a couple of aging players now, but they're not many anymore. It's about 4 or 5. It's not like they're 16, 17. So the 4 and 5, they already knew this is probably some of their last matches, But if we qualify, then it will not be their last matches, because we will need them again as part of an experienced side to lead the younger ones into Cameroon in January 2022. So you still probably, if we qualify, you're still going to get the car, you're still going to get the medal, you're still going to get the John Kamara, maybe you're still going to get Zengele, Umaru Bangura. So yes, it's football. Even Benin gets players, the Cessinio, where you can imagine Cessinio, his experience, he don't play in England, we all know he's one of their most, but it's always around the national team. Even if you not play, it's always around the national team. He himself is in his 30s, So we wait and see. Maybe they go drop on this time when they make their final selection. But I always know it's about time, because Benin now don't get a couple of good young players. Then probably Cessinio, they might not need him this time, especially in a game where you have to have the legs to fight. They come into fight from first minute to last minute, because they only need to draw this match and qualify. If they get a goal, it's a bonus. So we have to take the game to them. So how we do that, depending on the mixture of young and old, how we blend our team, So yeah, I think that's for now. We get Monday. We get things can change from now till Monday, because you never know, So hopefully we go through this time. Then me and you can able to sit down in back of one stadium in Yaoundé and talk properly about the matches there.
You sure it's in the back of one stadium in Yaoundé? Okay, more like give Femi chance quick, and then I can beg you for coming. Go on, Femi.
Yes, T-Boy.
Yeah.
Sorry, half of we viewers don't go from Facebook, so we can't get that started again. It's the issue we'll talk about before we begin. But I want to talk to now about me only knowledge I know about football. It's not Italy I grew up. So now make me be in the scene at the jump over the score. So say
I don't want to be vex. If they vex, we'll not be the city goal there.
I be always just say Italy go win. For me, football, as I can say, football na biscuit, you can go inside. But Italy is a big win tournament. Italy, the tournament football different past league football. If you can't do tournaments no more, me I give Italy as one of the favorites, not to just the European Championship safe, but the World Cup. Then Sabi win tournament. England also with it, so they can get beaucoup good player them, but they're not Sabi win tournament. Also true they for talk. So for win tournament, you need some key player them. We not to necessarily say they're all good tactically, but player the way will fit. So my own prediction for this tournament na France. Because I believe say France then get in fit man there. Me number 1 man, and me not to Chelsea man, but the number 1 man na midfield We they play for Chelsea. We been play for Leicester. We they play for France. And I get for make sure say France win that game day.
You make us smile.
I don't say you go smile because earlier on the way you can't talk about you Italian player. You talk about the Italian player which Chelsea don't go. Okay, thank you very much for me. I know say you passionate about your Italian team, but you forget say the time you don't need Italy from where you don't come out, you don't pass 30 years. So you don't for the classes as Italian no more. You Italian don't done. So I don't see how much you say, oh, we are Italian. Italiano days have gone, man. So you just don't forget the passion no more now. Say yes, Italians are very good competitive team when it comes to European or when it comes to any kind of competition anyway. They win competition with style and they win out with everything because they are passionate about winning everything when it comes to competition. So their level of competitiveness is extremely high when it gets to the kind of final stages there also. But let's bring in more like quick. I see one for Cam respond to what Ali been talk about earlier on in terms of the player statistics they will use in a salon in terms of age and the one they were young and the one they were possibly don't begin the go to their retirement stage. Me go get me on saying what we want for put on to Dandy, but we want for listen to you first, then making 10 million after you. Over to you, Molai.
Yes, Ali, I go to you again because you're more connected to the salon football past me and T-Boy. Although T-Boy is very, very interested in salon football. Like me, I'm more into this European football, English football, and maybe whatever they develop, scouting, the talent ID. I'm more into that. We talk about experience, and then T-Boy go on one line where you don't tell you say, okay, it's not about the age, it's about your appearance, your performance level. You understand? Your actions, them. You understand how you maintain your actions then per game. Because if you do more better actions and you maintain them week in, week out, that's not experience. That will take you to another level. Now you don't get 5 of them guys that we mentioned, Ali. We're not going to selection. You understand? Because that's not we own area, Randy. And we not get the right for going to manager in selection for the match. But you get 5 of these guys who are the vets in that team. And these guys, they not play football, they're not playing any proper friendly from match. You mentioned other veterans like Cessenio. Cessenio, they play week in, week out. Though not a veteran, but they play week in, week out. So you get a match fitness. We own them not play any match at all. Even that friendly way they make na salon, that Mano Eva Union match. I'm not facing the guys that even know about that match they say. We then go play. Other 2 matches they play or 1? I don't know.
Okay, so one game when we lost to Liberia, that was a home base friendly.
Okay. But then me not home. If you then not home, automatically they are home base. Because they're not playing any competition, they're not playing any league.
Well, I'm not sure whether...
They are settled down there. So they're home base. Technically, they're home base. Because they're not playing anywhere. They're down there. You're expecting them to be part of that match. You understand?
Okay.
That can help them with their game match fitness. Now it's 5 of them. And you're having 11 players to start. 11 players to start. You have 5 of them. And you're saying you need that.
But normally 5 of them, if you follow the lineup, I don't think 5 of them will start. Like I said, if I go back roughly in Nigeria, we got Kai, Meadow, even Strasta came in second half. So it was the ones that were presently in a tongue, not the one that were not the one that were present. I know say Kai starts, and I know say Meadow play. Then Strasa came in second half. So it was not like it's a 5 of them.
4 of them play in Sierra Leone. 4 of them play in Sierra Leone, start in Sierra Leone.
And when you go back, 4 of them play in Sierra Leone, start in Sierra Leone against Nigeria. But if you look at it, it's not, we won't win. but we not win, we not lose. So then go again inside Lesotho, then play again. So in Lesotho, I think Strasser play, Medo play, Kai play again. In as much as, my take, I want victory, but they're not lose as well. So which I think that game will be don't make and count. But obviously African football now, you might think, oh, it's Lesotho. But on the day, they give you different thing to think about. So we won that game. If we win at Lesotho, or maybe if we beat Lesotho the first game at home, we're not doing this kind last man do or die battle now. But moving forward, if you get 3 experienced guys in your team, I get the point. The point is clear. I've already stated that it's very obvious. I make a count. The last game we're playing a match. So it's very obvious. 3 months, yes, it's a lot of time to come to a very decisive game like this. But now you have to gamble. Do you want to put these 3 experienced guys on the bench and play the younger players, where most of them, if you play the younger players, which means most of them will be making their debut in a very important game like this. So if you get...
Okay, realistically, you want to say Sierra Leone, all the midfielders then we can boast of, they're all just home base. We'll not get European players who play in Europe with the midfielders then.
Let me say one thing, Tibo. We're looking at the squad where we get now. If we want to go back to the players that we get now, Europe, we do get midfielders then, but we have to attract these players, because I think we get solid midfielder. We get the Chaloba brothers, which according to the latest development, we can still have 2 of them playing for Sierra Leone. We get midfielders then, where I still think if they get club, they play week in, week out, they're still a very good player. They got Nistrasa, the Medo. All these guys need to do is to have club to play consistent football. Looking at you come back to the Mano River game, played by home base. These are the home base players we're supposed take over from these guys. Play against a Liberian side.
Yeah, but Ali, how we will get a home base team for play in international competition?
No. The friendly game. No, I'm going.
Yeah, the international friendly. I know.
Yes,
they don't have local games.
The friendly.
How can they play international friendly?
The friendly was meant for home base. I'm just trying to say.
The home base, then they play home league, right? Then they play home league?
No, then they play now.
No, they tell them play the competition. They play home league?
I think the league just started at the time. Yes, the league just started at the time. But my point I'm making is, the situation we find ourselves now. Do you want to risk playing full squad, mix the young guys coming from Europe and the home base to go on this game? Or do you want to mix the young guys coming from Europe, some of the home base, and some of the experienced guys? So you got 3 things there. You got legs, you get experience, and you got talent. There is no way I would say not play Kai, play a young player just come for the first time. I'll think you play Kai and you play Alaji, then probably play another young player that's coming in for the first time. It's a balance. It's something you get. Alaji is a young player himself. He's still got a lot of time. He scored 2 goals against Nigeria. Don't forget that. Then you get Kai, where he's a Mr. Motivator. Yes, he's 36 now, but he can still score goals, But like I said, this is going to be a final one for most of these guys.
All right, guys. I think then another discussion for another level of Salon football. I think we can cancel that one day, maybe on the next live match, because my opinion on that will be take the risk and lose the game, take the risk and win the game. If I was a manager, I would start my full 11 with brand new players, brand new set of players, and give them the responsibility of bringing that winning team home. And let them know for say, you guys go there, have fun, enjoy yourself. You're going to represent your country and try as much as possible that you can win this match because we are giving it to you guys. Again, there's nothing wrong with saying the Guna a mixture of old and new, and the old have to prove a point, the new have to prove a point. So it's mixed responsibility, wherein nobody wants to take the blame for being responsible for not winning. Nobody wants to take the blame for being responsible, or everybody wants to take the credit for being responsible for winning the game. So to me, is a team time 2 game. But if any manager want to take a risk and then kind game then they put full new star-studded 11, fresh legs, fresh everything. When I go run these guys down and make sure so now win. Because what make they say so? They've tried it with us when they play for Lyon Star na London. More like to testify that. Doing with this, we were like the youngest players among the older players than we that been the household name of players in Sierra Leone. Starting game then they look pin and say no, this they play all the young over there. T1 all can play. Now they start this game and they make sure so now win this game. We have nothing to lose. Because not getting nothing for can begin say right there and for me if we lost this game or under. So they can have fun, give you 110%, and we win most of them games and they where we stamp with authority and they say, well, I think we believe now say Una can deliver. But if you don't give them full responsibility, I don't think they'll be having the confidence to say yes, they can deliver. Because most of them will also like more I say, and you said we don't testify, most of them are playing leagues in Europe. And they are all first-team players in their clubs. And they've all played the full-blown Premiership League or First Division or Second Division League or the league where they play for Europe. They've played the full season of the league. So, equally so with the team where they go play, we don't know what their capacity. We don't see them before. And you didn't mention one old player away, now like a star-studded player, they will get the experience. Yes, you can use those players when necessary. I think bring them on second halfway. Salon don't win, they don't score 2-3 goals, then you can bring them kind of can sit down and get experience and seal the game. This is exactly what in Italy do. We watch to just know. Italy gets brand new set of players there, but then get players where they play consistently. So basically, after first half done, win a Sidon number then Sidon, then take the game to Turkey. When they take the game to Turkey, the game was open. No defensive game anymore. Now let's go man for man. And they know clearly well say Turkey team not that well organized. They might have individual players. When I done the way we don't get over the years, we have individual names of players the way they say yes, this player they don't need that, so they call them all their household names. Let's start to use people who are not household names in Sierra Leone. Then let's see whether we go wrong or we might not go wrong. So yeah, Ali, like I say, and Molai. This will be another discussion for the next live game where they get ready at the England game. Definitely 2:00. I hope see you guys will be ready for that, and I hope see you guys are available. So that will happen on Sunday. But in the meantime, I want to say thank you to all the one that we able for watch we there online right now, and the one that maybe don't watch we now Facebook. But we don't realize now, see we can't take that challenge to Facebook because definitely if we do, they will shut us down, just like we're able for end the program because we try for sure the last few seconds after the game don't end, and now automatic stop. So then just stop the live feed automatically, and we're not able for reload the stream again for make you able for stream the continuation of we program we get on Facebook. So but we get for end them up now YouTube because we're there on both platforms. But we'll find a way how we'll be able to make them possible, but it's going to be a struggle or possibly not even possible. But we'll still maintain the commentary and the discussion with the guests on the game stem. So we'll be able to highlight them to now a bit more. And this is not just the very first start of the tournament, and this is not the very first start of the program being put together. And we will believe say definitely it's not going to be the same for the next game and the other games that we get for come subsequently. because we don't see some of the issues that now we will face. We don't see some of the challenges that we will face. We discuss as much as possible for look at the technical side of things. We will not go forget some of the kind of issue then get. Because we actually watch the game real time, but it's always like a couple of seconds or minutes slow. So we need able for know the scores them as then they come in. So until they go don't score, and then Wise really gets the goal line, say, oh, they don't score, we celebrate slightly later than the way how they see the game in real time. So we therefore bear that in mind as well, and make you know say this is not live streaming. But let's go over back to me panelists then one more time, and then just ask them for say a few things and waiting then go get ready for the next match way now the England-Croatia game. But like I say, we therefore follow most of the African players them that the different countries them. France now one, Belgium now another, and of course England I would do so we get for support we own, and we get for make sure say we follow up all the England game them. We also look at a few more other countries them. Of course Germany now they we get we own star man winner Godiga. They play for Germany winner of Sierra Leone heritage. So basically we get for seeing some of we get for talk about some of the Germany games them, and we'll talk about we own Peking game where they play for them. So let's go back to Molai, then I can let's go to Ali. Let Ali give you your roundup, and then I can come to Molai next. So Ali, give you your roundup for today's program, even though you can't join me. Let's hear from you for the final time, and what we will get from you for the next match. We will get you back on the platform. Over to you.
It's a good initiative, to be honest. Even though I'm not a fan of being a part of doing punditry on a European platform, basically, but it's still good because we're trying to integrate as we go by. We try to bring in our own, because don't forget we get a very important game on Monday, which for me is my priority. I've been following these guys and see how best we can put things together. Hopefully we make it this time. Tomorrow games, you covering tomorrow game, because tomorrow Wales, Switzerland, Denmark, Finland, Belgium, Russia, and Belgium also gets a couple of black lads in. I think Switzerland as well. We have to do some more findings and see. So I'm not sure what is for tomorrow, but it's a very good initiative. I don't think you should avoid trying to go live with the matches, because what I've done, I just sit in front of where I can watch the match, but you can only see. So I think that's what we can do with these matches. So we can be talking about the matches because if you don't have the rights to show some of these matches, you don't want to be shut down, which you've worked so hard to get your platform going. So I think it's better we look at the game elsewhere while we talk about the game as it go by, So yeah, so thank you for any time, man. We just like to sit down and talk about football, whether in any kind of football, but I watch that football with the inside. So it's a very good thing for you and for your platform, and hopefully, and I just want to see whether on Monday is very important. I know this platform is for European football, whether you go able to bring salon business, because
why not? We definitely might bring the game on Monday here, as long as we able to do equally the same thing we do. So I don't think it's impossible, because Monday is a free for us.
If all goes well, probably I'll be certainly, they push and shove between different platforms them on Monday, but it's good. If I get a link, I'll send it to you. And I'm expecting CSI Guinea for show the game, because they always show games that plays in Guinea. And I know the Benin people will want this game to be televised live. Everybody wants to watch this game because it's just to see how it will be played in a free and fair manner. And I know CAF also will want this game to be televised. So if I get a couple of links, I'll send them there. You probably use the one that is best for your program, and we'll see how we can move on Monday. But
okay,
yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Ali. We will definitely see that and see how best we can able for accommodate that on Monday. But yes, it is possible. Is it possible, Femi? Definitely yes. And what time is the game, Ali?
The game is normal. I don't get the full time here. Normally, games played in the afternoon in Guinea, and I believe Sierra Leone and Guinea got the same time. But like I said, what I do, because they might decide to play the game normal time, which is around African football time, is 4:30, unless they want to play it under floodlight, which would be in the evening. So, but we see what happened on the day. Like I said, once I get the link, and because if they show, all you just need to do is just share that link on your platform, and that's it. It's a straightforward. You're not, as long as the accreditation, CIS or whatever channel for 442 football, this Guinean, French. So anyone, as long as their logos and everything is showing, then you're fine. And probably you just have to mute it because it's all French. So we can mute the French and we talk with Creole and we manage English.
No problem. Thank you very much, Ali. Definitely, we'll see you. Hopefully, we'll do the Belgium game tomorrow because yes, Belgium are one of the countries then we try for follow up with the African players and they play for the country. So yes, there's a possibility still to do the Belgium game tomorrow as well. We will get that confirmation before the end of tonight or tomorrow morning. But definitely we'll put it out if it's going to be possible. Over to you, Molai.
Mr. T, before I say anything, I just want to give Ali one last question, Femi.
Go ahead.
I just want to get one last thing.
This guy, they pay me today.
Because in into salon football, so I just get for the game, and then later now I'll go for the reminder. Ali, you don't feel say win or lose this match where salon they go play. After that match, you don't feel say we need for rebuild.
The rebuilding process.
Win or lose. You know, rebuild.
Rebuilding process. We already don't say rebuilding process starts long time ago in our own minds, in our own brains, in the way we think about football. But we can sit down and say we need for rebuild. But remember, when it comes to rebuilding football, rebranding football, it comes with a package. And this is not just for you, me, and other former players, them, or other sport journalists, them just sit down and just like to say these words. This is something that comes from authorities. This is something that comes with a plan. This is something that comes with, that's why I say come with a package. So luckily now, we don't have to look back again. We're moving forward. So if the new FA guy look at where we have come from, 8 years of we've wasted, then this is his time to say, you know what, even some of the guys are there now, the vice president, VP1, they were all under the previous executive. Now they all can look now and say, you know what, if we cannot change now, then it means we're going to stay again for another 5, 6, 7 years, which if you put those two terms together, almost 8 to where we're going is just going to get worse. So the rebuilding process, as far as I'm concerned, it's already started. We have a new regime now where they need to sit down and tell us what they're going to do. And they need to sit with government and say, this is what we want. Can you assist us? They need to write project and take to FIFA. They need to write educational project for youth football. I will look at between 9 and 7 to 10, 10 to 14, 14 to 17. So there's a lot to do. So for me, the rebuilding process already starts. The head, we've changed. We've got a new executive now. They still yet to sit down and, put things in place. It's still early days. But the rebuilding process already started. And we just have to keep reminding them of the fact that you cannot allow where we've come from, we remain there. We have to go past it now. So let's wait and see. But in terms of the national team, win or lose, I think the rebuilding process, because if you see, we got a lot of talent in our national team right now. So what we need now, we need to replace the 4 or 5, outgoers. We need to replace them, That's all we need now. So we already got the players to replace them, but we have to start using these players to make sure, yes. So you can imagine Idris or what's this boy name, Augustus or Augustine, they're playing, Kaiden a bench. Kai will be happy. But we want to make sure these guys that are playing can deliver. And I believe they can. But it all depends on the passion, the motivation. And, football is just a game of very, 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 you have to have the system in place. For right now, there is no system. So let's wait and see what the new regime gets. Once we get the system in place, I'm telling you, if Sule can come, 3 years ago we begin to, once Sule can come, we still get more. We still get Josh Koroma. We still get the Chaloba brothers. Maybe they still think, okay, if I shine, I will still play for England, but it's going to be a very difficult thing. I'm not wishing them not to play for England, but I'm just saying going into the England team is always going to be difficult. So we still get the Chaloba brothers to, they can still step up and play for Sierra Leone. They can still play for Sierra Leone, though the elder one already play 1 cap, but I think with the new law now, they can still play for Sierra Leone if he wanted to. And you got the younger one on loan, Trevor Chaluba. So the rebuilding process already started, boy. Let's observe and give the new executive chance to see what they can come out with.
Okay, thank you very much, Ali. Well, over to you back again, Molai, for your final word for tomorrow game, likely, or or the Sunday game. But definitely we'll be here back on Monday for sure. We'll try. Over to you, Molai.
Yeah, definitely I will be on again for tomorrow's match, and all the other matches. I will try my best. Though I get sessions them between, especially the matches that we're going to play around them 5 p.m. It's like if I go deliver session for my boys them, but I go let the panel knows about that, so we'll go make a better plans.
I think
might be joining later.
I think my advice, you have to look at one time to cover these matches. You will not be able to cover every other game. It's just because you see the time I joined you today.
We're not looking at every other game. We're looking at 4 major countries: England, France, Belgium, Germany, and likely Holland. So we're looking at those 4 major countries and Holland in between, because those are the 4 countries that will then get a maximum amount of black players and where they represent for play for them constantly. So yeah, and most of the games then where they happen now, like in the evenings of them few countries and this, so it will not be still impossible for that to happen anyway. But we'll look at it very closely and see how best we can able to get people around. But we'll also look at other different sporting personalities and also for joining the discussion. Just now the facts anymore, this is not just the opening. They slightly open them again to more pundits the way they are around, we will able for calls, say, can join me for look, can talk about football on this particular game, on your opinion about the game, and so on and so forth. So basically, so now just the residents host for start off with, but we can also bring people for filling to the time they will not go be available. They can always join me if the game still they go on whilst we are on. So that's not a problem at all. Let's go over to Femi and see if Femi wants to say anything before we round up. And then we can round up for today, and then definitely we will reschedule for tomorrow if that's possible. So over to you, Femi.
Yeah, I would just like to thank our guests I thank you when I can join you today for Can Talk About Football, the beautiful game we all love. I've been enjoying our conversation just now, but picking the Sierra Leone team, young versus old. For me, my own opinion, if you now know, I think we need the spine of the team for seasoned footballers them. And then we can mix them up with the young kids with the legs and the guts. We go on the wings them and number 2, number 3. But I think in sense of midfield we need definitely a stable head and possibly alongside a slightly younger guy with legs for run box to box. But again, I think in central defense we need again an experienced head, and so until we can bring in a useful player, we can play alongside them. So I just think the spine, goalkeeper, one central defender, one central midfielder, at least one in the supposed for be people that we could be put the authority on the younger kids then the younger ones then can play on the wings and the wing backs, and something on the strike, because so women they gon pan defender they don't like man where they gon pan them. So those are my that's what I think about the Sierra Leone game. I would love for watch Monday game. I think it's in 5 o'clock we on time. So hopefully Mango don't come work and he go fine for me with broadcast time, because we are Sierra Leoneans. If we get the opportunity for broadcast time, but I don't know about the rights, we'll get for do research if CAF will allow other stations for broadcast time. But at least we'll be able to watch them and talk about Aleka Onado today. So again, once again, thank you for joining me, T-Boy. Thank you. Over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Femi, and thank you to Molai, thank you to Ali, and thank you to the one that made it on YouTube. We're able to follow up the program right up to the end. So right now, and today is just the opening ceremony of the Euro 2021, and definitely we will come with other subsequent games then they happen tomorrow and Sunday, of course, and then we hopeful game Salon they play against. And who's country they play again?
Benin.
This country with them go say
Benin.
This man never know the team with Salon they play. Now Benin.
I know the country in that country where they say get COVID na Salon where they go give COVID to 9 of them players they must see.
So that's the only way you can remember the country. That country where they.
Well, you see now on the bad number, I remember. If I remember say them beat the team 4-0, and if I remember say them beat the team 4-0.
No, yeah, it's one of those things, but everything happens for a reason, and let's see, we can wrap up, and hopefully Monday going to be a good day for every Sierra Leonean, because whatever you look at it, winning will make a big change, because football can change. Now we've changed Ed. If we can qualify for the Nations Cup after 25 years, will be another change, and it will be a big, massive, so let's hope.
If Salon qualify for the Nations Cup from Monday, will they fly in a special team for go cover the entire tournament? Definitely under our own pockets. Then they are deciding also authoritatively. So that's the challenge. If Salon qualify for the next African Nations Cup, we they send a team there. Sierra Game Media, they send a team in person. Moi. And maybe another person will go and represent. Engage coverage.
So now Ali, now for talk to your team now, let me down. Because I go on for the activity.
I think they're not gonna let you down, trust me.
No, honestly, if we qualify with a goal.
And I think
that's a must. We always want for goal. Even when we go represent doing Olympics now London, we want to represent Salon. We could cover the entire Salon contingency from start to finish. But then go tell you for go buy shipping boats. We will not to shipping boats people. So that's the problem we have in Sierra Leone. Anyway, they choose the wrong people and for go do the wrong job, and then the wrong people and they will assign you back where you go to professionalism in your career for like you go deliver. They give you the wrong projects for go deliver. So that's been the problem. So we don't know what is gonna happen. But anyway. If at all we qualify, then we send a team go represent and capture Salon team in the tournament full-fledged from start to finish. But thank you once more to everybody. Thank you to the panelists and thank you to Femi. Even though this now puts together program in hoo-ha, but definitely we try for make it possible for make people for there. But like we clearly don't see say it is impossible for make we stream the game length on our live on Facebook. We don't know whether it will be the same on YouTube. So we get to make a decision going forward, or we possibly might make a decision, say we will go on our website if we don't have any form of those form of restrictions of the sort. But we're not sure yet. Like FMA say, we try for see what are the technical possibilities for us to be able to do anything of any nature with any of them games there. So if we don't have the legal rights to broadcast them, we definitely will not be able to broadcast them. But we'll be able to sit here and talk about the program. I'll talk about the games, how the game they unfold. We get a split delay, so we will try for see how best we can able for continue for the game now updates and watch them in real time. And this time around, celebrate. I'm no fan of Italy anyway. And I make with them score, I not celebrate nothing. Of the 3 goals, they with them score, I not jump, I not make no noise. Because we don't take Italian. Anyway.
So basically, what happened today? You got cut off on Facebook.
Yes, we did. Now because of the restrictions and the.
I should have reminded you. It's not the best.
Yeah, we knew about it.
The best way to do it, because if you look at it, how I do the position is right in front of me, so I can see why you cannot. And I think for safety, even the Sierra Leone game, because the Sierra Leone game, obviously, couple of channels then came show on our Facebook, but I normally just share the same channel. But it's not like I'm showing it somewhere. So I'm not sure, but it's a game where we all can look and probably analyze it halftime or as the game going. Just talk about the game while we're alive. So, but majority of people are going to be looking at it anyway. But it's very important to see, Well, okay. For now, after
thank you very much, and thank you very much, everybody. So we'll definitely go see you now anytime soon.
I got my link now. Same links, same time. Just click on it. I'm there.
Okay, no problem. We're definitely going to link you up and see how best we can come back.
Let's tell you one thing. Let's tell you one thing. Pamola na countryman, Mr. na countryman. But it drop the question then for me. Now me they talk, now me all man they listen. He drop the question they sit down back.
He don't talk. He don't talk. You talk. The long term initially we don't start. So don't get on you.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
So, and even if say you are very close to the
anytime, man, any question you want, ask. I can answer as much as I know. I'm very, it's not. I'm not forced to answer, and so it's fine.
Then they will go do that on Monday. Sure.
Yeah, but do anything where you want to talk about, then.
Monday will they you because as anything go wrong sooner, you will come to say Ali. So what's happen now? So Ali, you will say so. Ali, now with the loss, so what's the problem?
We know that. Well, listen. I don't know if I get my screenshots. Then when we did 4 down, it was like a miracle. When we did 4 down in Nigeria, I said we did equalize. I don't know if I was guessing or I was sleepwalking. And when it happened, somebody turned around and said, "Wow, you did say so." I said, "Well, you see." But normally,
you know what happened to that Nigerian team we lost to Whistle 4-4?
They're not lost. They draw with we. They're overconfident.
They lost. So they're not lost.
They're overconfident because they at 4 up, they see they already win.
It cost them a lot more than what we expect. That's how passionate they were about football in Nigeria. They need a joke.
I know.
Now it warrants the coach for even to the president or the minister of sports. Somebody lost his job for that particular game day.
Yeah, I still got the video where the FA president, tries to downplay. In fact, instead of he tell them if they draw with Brazil or draw with, better not to. They're not expecting.
Not with your style. You know what I mean? It means they don't regard we like nothing but football for me to go to them 4-4 when they lead by 4-0. We were 0 in their own capacity of footballing nation. We were none to be compared with. So to them, that was a massive blow, massive loss for make Nigeria of all, we don't go quarterfinals or semi-final at the World Cup, then lost to Leon Stars of all. We not even qualify past 3-8 for the African.
Not lost, we draw 4-4.
That is you start saying a loss. Imagine then draw 4-4, then they beat them, then concede also. So basically, that's the passion about football for them. So for them, football not to joke. Now we still a joke with football. So as far as me concerned, for end up with the statement we are going for end up with, I rather play with an inexperienced young team than I play with an experienced losing team for going to a final competition. We are not for say at stake. So thank you very much. And see you.
I just want to give Ali a small info.
Well, I don't know any program done now.
No, just a second. Then you can call them off.
Well, I don't like it done because Ali they come. Ali don't yourself they come. Okay, go ahead.
No, Ali, the centre back. We stop Salon Panagandi. We didn't change. We the game just turned for Nigeria. We give it an opportunity for us scoring goals in there. Now what for the day?
I know.
Yeah. The Papa where they also play now Watford. Sierra Leone. Camille Conte.
And they also get Chaluba.
He's one of the best.
Chaluba is playing in front of them.
Yes. Well, Camille Conte is one of the best scorers in UK presently. And then Sierra Leone don't know about him. And he's not been considered. And then we're talking about experienced players who've been for months without playing. Camille is the centre mid. The one that he's playing with is playing for Nigeria, first team. And then Camille, for Sierra Leone level, they don't even know him.
That's why I said, you see what I said, T-Boy, is we drag this. When we get collective thing, when we get scouting team, then you get, I can only do as much as I can. Remember, I'm doing it out of passion. I don't just like T-Boy get your own platform. I get my own platform, but other things what they do. So, but you can bring names and try to introduce players to the nation, and whosoever will chase them. But now, because we have a broken system, nobody know the way they chase them player there outrightly. Sometimes you write about them players there 1, 2, 3, 4 times before they even try to contact them. So yeah, Camille a very good player, but it's something we need to try. You guys in London, we need to try and link up and try and see whether is he willing to.
He's my player. I've tried down there. How many times said, look at this boy. They're not even responding to you. This is how it goes.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's not too late. We cannot let things like this go. You understand? Camille is a very good player. We cannot, And we talked yesterday. I think the article we are doing now, you tell me, Seth. So we coordinate well. So if you link me and Camille, and because I just want to know from him, you want to play for Sierra Leone. That's all. Once the player is committed to play for Sierra Leone, then we tell the nation, this player wants to play for Sierra Leone. So it's up to the nation now to go and locate him. And that area of that position is a very important position. We're struggling right now because the 2 defensive midfielder or 3 defensive midfielder where we rely on, they are all over 30s. So it's a very important position. I know we get young home base the way they come up, but obviously until we play 3-4 seasons consecutively and we team able to compete in an African competition, I think the home base then get a lot, to catch up with. But if you get Camille, they get first class training, first class football. Now Watford, if they play week in, week out, is capable of playing for Sierra Leone, obviously. So it's only a matter of getting. So we need to try and reach out to him, which is very important. That's my take,
Okay. All right. Thank you very much once more. And finally, I'll have to say goodbye to the viewers and say goodbye to Ali and Mola Kamara. Definitely, we'll continue the discussion on another day. And we'll make sure we talk about lengthily. So we're able for possibly we'll see if we're able to forget some ex-players or some current players and stuff where they right now since we know for the league done, we'll be able to forget online and join me on this discussion on the next game. So thank you very much once more. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
No problem. You take care, Chiva.
Okay.
All right, Kape.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.